start broadcasting it goes.
We're doing both. We want to record it and broadcast it.
Gotcha.
Hey, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I sit there.
Okay, we're playing music too.
Yeah.
Hey, so we're doing all three. I'm confused.
Yes.
Okay, so now
Oh,
we should
shut
do
the fucking
broadcast
hell up.
and recording.
Oh, we have the logo up, and you guys are on too.
Hey, we're on?
Music cut.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, you guys are on too.
We are experiencing people. Please didn't we?
As with all streams, this one is experiencing some interesting hiccups as we get started. So we're going to get everything going soon. No, not right now until we figure out the audio. Once we get the audio all figured out, we're trying to stream in some music while we're playing. Once that gets figured out, we will get started shortly. Please, bear with us.
Couldn't give it back to you. Otherwise. How can I give you your dice back without touching it?
Get it myself.
Welcome to Recipe for Destruction. We are going to be playing Darque World, the role-playing game. All of us here in the studio are excited to get going. Just a brief intro. We've been playing this before we started streaming for just over a year now, or at least two of the players have been with us for just over a year. The other two are a little bit newer than that. Before we get going completely, I want to just go around the room and have everyone introduce themselves. I'll start. I'm John Harrison. I'm an author. I write the Shadow Saga and the Game Master for Recipe for Disaster. Next is Michael.
I'm Michael. I'm a student. I'm one of the players on Recipe for Disaster. I play Faros. He's a fire guy. He does fire things. It's great. Don't get him wet.
My name is Trevor Hall. Sort of a jack of all trades as far as work experience goes. Currently I'm a server. I've helped John and other authors with editing, as well as I'm working on getting into voice acting. In-game, I have a character named Sifa. She is a sprite. Deals in magic. She's from the bayou, and I'm probably going to drop accent a couple times, and that's unfortunate, but it happens. We do what we can.
That's right.
It's been a hell of a journey.
And the other half?
Oh, they'll meet him when it comes time.
No. You should let them know.
Nah, it'll be better if they get to
just fucking
experience
tell
it at the
him.
same time.
Okay, next.
I'm George. I play Ivan, and I make chainmail.
And tell us a little bit about Ivan. Just a little.
Just because he's short, I make little jokes.
Of course.
He's a dwarf with
Yes.
a very tall red mohawk, and he's prior service army.
And
Hi there, my name is Kwei-Cee. I do insurance. I'm also a musician. I play the violin and sing. And play Darque World. My character is Jason Kruger. He's an 8-foot tall human lizard hybrid with retractable scales. And let's see. He's
True
kind
story.
of the moneybags industrialist for the group.
and highly technical.
Oh yeah, he's a techie in a group mostly of magic users. Go figure.
Okay, so to just give a little recap of what they've been doing, it started out with a group of complete strangers meeting in New Orleans during Mardi Gras, having a good time. They ran into each other. They went out and decided that they were going to see what the bayou really was like, and that led them on to the path that they were on. They found one of the things Jason was helping work with NASA was a spacecraft. It had been stolen. They found it in the middle of the bayou. And they found an agent for a company known as Blackfire Corporation in it. Jason convinced the others to help him retrieve that item, and they started trying to find out more about Blackfire. They quickly tracked them down with the help of one of the characters with them was Devil Dude to a place in Modesto, California, underneath the sewers, where they found an underground base. And after Devil Dude mysteriously vanished, they found a few people that were trapped and kidnapped. One of them called himself Hellbor, the ruler of the elemental plane of fire. Hellbor convinced them to undergo a quest of sorts, trying to help him find all of the missing priests and buildings and soldiers of his faith from his realm, which they did. That led them to many different countries: Japan, India, China, eventually Cambodia, where while they were finishing up this hard task, they accidentally ripped a hole in space-time. And
It's not us.
It was you. I saw you do it.
No.
There's a devil.
and now
Somebody we were
for the
afraid.
Twitch campaign, they are
Right.
in the process of fixing that. It was thankfully they were able to narrow down how many dimensions they had to go with the help of White Raven, and that made it so they only had 7 realms to visit. The first realm that they're in, they started out in a city called Here. And map. Anyone got a map?
Get my hair off your hand.
They started out in a city called Here of this realm.
Hey, it's right here.
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Don't know which one it is. There you go.
And I'm just going to show the map real quick up on screen. It looks just like this. And they started out
Here.
You are here.
You have to find the here.
here.
Too bad there's not an arrow pointing to it though.
Right.
Yeah,
That would have been better.
there's
My,
there.
my finger was there.
Like at the mall. Great.
We'll put that up on an overhead real quick, just so people can see it. After doing some shopping and enjoying the city of Here itself, they have trekked out. One of the many items they purchased was a portable mansion that they could grow and take with them to places and live in when they weren't out on the road. Other things that they're trying to find, of course, is the shards of the shadow orb that Harry, who had came to them right as they were about to start their adventure, asked them to help him find. We ended the last session with an attack. It was sunrise. You were all sleeping, and sounds of screams woke you guys up. Well, woke a few of you up. The sound of people thumping on your door telling you about the screams woke the rest of you up.
Hey, it sounds like a
Sifa
party
with Hans
had
and Franz,
flown
right?
straight out diagonally up and,
Yeah.
and was able to see the whole scene of 2 of her guards that came with the portable mansion using their shields to block the flames of the dragon, of a dragon creature, draconoid, breathing flames down on them, and the flames were spilling off, and one of the pages was being incinerated by the flames. The draconoid has blackish scales, blackish purple, almost shimmering scales. The flames is white hot, almost the color of stars, flaming out and burning across these shields. The creature is almost 10 feet tall and hovering with its broad wings, and on the wings are pinpoints of light within the scales as it's flapping. Sifa was also able to make out 5 other people rushing towards the wall from her vantage point. Meanwhile, Jason had put on his armor with the help of one of the servants and had rushed out of his room and was making his way onto the area from the balcony. Ivan had also donned his armor and jumped out of the window.
He just jumped out.
Oh, that's right. He just jumped out of the window
with his weapons.
with his weapons drawn and landed on the wall section as he's running towards there, hastily throwing on his armor because I'm pretty sure he's not wanting to fight the dragon naked.
He doesn't care about fighting naked.
And Pharaohs flew out of the window as well, just not quite at the same angle, to fly in towards combat. And he saw the dragon as well. And that is where we'll get started tonight for tonight's episode of Recipe for Disaster.
There you go. That's the
Disaster.
I think destruction
Destruction.
sounds really cool, too.
Yeah,
Just-
so sorry, recipe for disaster.
Recipe
It depends on how we're
You
doing.
guys
If
need
we're
to
doing
correct
bad,
me when I
it's
do things
disaster.
bad.
You
I thought
started
you-
it off on that
You're the
note.
brainless one running this campaign.
Exactly.
You're supposed to know this stuff.
Exactly.
So do you have
That's why I
positions for
don't.
our player tokens yet? Or are we good?
Yeah, so let's do that real quick. So before we get started, one moment.
Time's up.
Which one's
Ivan.
Ivan's here.
Ivan. It's Yvonne.
Yeah, just throw them on the ground. I
Jason?
see how it is.
Jason's, I'm assuming you're flying. You're gonna
Why,
fly
yes,
in.
I am.
Sifa? Is that Sifa?
No, that is.
Oh, that's Xenia.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sifa?
The small one.
Faros is right
I
there.
don't know where
Flying
in
in. You're
relation
flying in from
my
your forehead.
from my
so-
forehead. Oh, so I'm way off.
So
now.
no. So
Well, hold
you
right
can,
here.
you can come in on any one spot you want in that area.
All right.
And then I
Pharos-
came out, I was next door to one other person, right?
George.
He and Ivan were along the same.
Yeah,
so
so
Ivan's on the
he's-
wall.
I'm not
Yeah,
George,
he
I'm
jumped
Ivan.
out and landed
the
on the
wall.
wall.
Right, and I'm just in midair.
Right.
And so he's here.
You like that?
We need it back now.
He was the
You
other
can look
dwarf,
at it on
but-
break.
I hadn't even looked at it yet.
I tried to show it to you, and you were like,
Okay.
I was doing something else.
yeah.
And
Xenia's
that's
there.
Xenia. Xenia's running in.
All right.
Okay, and so to start, just like every combat, to get started, we are going to roll initiatives.
Hey.
Where's Harry? We need a
Oh,
thing for
right, I
him.
need a mini for Harry. I forgot all about
Oh, I did too. I completely
Actually, you
forgot
don't
about it.
see Harry.
Really?
Son of a bitch! I need that guy. Where's
Hey,
Hans? and
Harry is Bolt again.
Wait a minute. No, Hans and Franz woke Harry first.
Yeah, they did. You don't see Harry.
Harry
God.
is otherwise.
He must be having
occupied
breakfast
right
or
now.
something. He's always hungry.
Fucking Hans.
He's
and
invisible.
Franz, man.
I didn't know Harry could turn invisible.
Oh, he can now.
He's got magic. Of course he can
Oh,
turn.
his magic is just making crystals and things. And money, really.
Hey, and eating
Jason,
food.
what's your initiative?
And eating food, magically. Or money.
29.
So how do I roll initiative?
Sifa, 1d10 added to your base. The initiative's up along the top of the sheet.
I got a 28.
Oh, okay.
Add the D10
There
to
it
that.
is.
23.
Ivan.
33.
Heck yeah.
Holy.
Okay.
All right.
So we're going to start the initiative out with Xenia. What the heck is she
They
doing?
got higher than a 33. Alrighty.
Alright, let's go play.
Okay, so Xenia comes running out. She pulls out one sword, her long sword, and with one hand she pulls out her great sword while she's running with her left hand.
Hey, nice.
You're a lefty.
She's southpaw.
He's a
And
soulful.
she goes.
I kick some others.
Can you move her that way?
Diagonal?
Diagonal 80 feet.
Towards the gate?
Towards the wall. Where does that put her?
She can get to the wall.
Okay, so as she's running up to the wall, with her right hand, she pulled the sword and she throws the sword, her long sword, from her right hand at the dragon.
Alright.
She drew it with her left.
No, she drew her great sword with her
with
left
her left.
and her long sword with her right.
Ah.
Maybe she is right-handed. She just can only throw with her right hand.
Hey, it's possible.
Oh, this should be fun. This is the first time we've seen her in combat.
This is the first time we fight a dragon. Or
Fighted?
kind-
Really?
Yeah.
Fighted?
Fight to
That's
flight.
not-
Well, I mean, it's not past tense yet.
7 or better.
Foot of dragon.
11?
It's still present
We
tense.
are fighting.
We haven't
Hey.
fought it yet.
But we're still fighting this. It's not fighting. It's
You're
first time we
right,
fight.
we're fighting it.
It's
Hey.
the first time we have fought.
It's the first
We're
time I come across
fighting.
something like that.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh no! Shut up and play.
Aw.
Okay, so she throws the sword. It covers the distance. We are going to use this to signify her blade.
Sweet.
Woohoo!
And it
Just
covers
put
the
it around
distance, so it's on the
It literally
dragon.
goes 30 feet from her as she throws it. And it hits the dragon's scale and deflects off, spins and stops, and gets poised to attack again.
Hey, that's
I'm just gonna put it around the dragon. that
As she,
needs that.
as
They don't
she,
have a coat rack.
right after she threw it, she grabs the great sword and holds it in front of her in a defensive stance.
Hey, there we go. Hey, is that better?
Oh yeah.
I liked it on the wing.
I don't care what you like. I was asking him.
It's
You know, the
so
smart
good.
one, the marine.
And now the dragon attacks.
Aye. Hey,
From
what the-
its wings, you see pinpoints of light,
Oh, this is gonna
and those
suck.
pinpoints of light shoot out almost like
It
lasers.
doesn't seem
From
magical.
his wings.
The whole dragon seems magical.
Yeah, it
you
doesn't
spell
seem
the
like it's
dragon?
doing a spell.
No, it does not seem like it's doing a spell, but it is a magical effect.
Oh, I'd like to try to disperse that.
Reflex reaction?
Yeah.
Okay, roll.
Yeah, that's a 6.
Success. Major success.
Yeah.
To be fair, it
What is the rank of your dispel? Casting rank?
Really super high.
No, casting rank. I
casting
think it was
rank.
like 3.
So the casting rank is 3. However, its
Yeah.
effect is
Okay. So what is your
A
effect?
13.
Okay, so 13 versus it. So you successiously cast your spell.
Yeah.
That's what I was checking on.
Yeah.
Okay, now roll your 13 versus its
Nice.
laser.
All is not lost.
You want to know what you need?
No, that's a 7.
High or low to see if you.
Really?
You needed an 8.
Hi.
Even
Wait,
fortunate?
no.
Rolled a 2.
It's real close to being high.
It's real close to being high for
For
you.
Sifa.
Yep.
So you cast the spell and you just can tell it's just not quite.
It's out of range.
It doesn't quite hit
what it
as the
is.
lasers peel out and arc towards Xenia.
Oh, she'll be fine.
Hey, but he won't.
We'll see.
I'm way back here.
Yeah.
I was talking about the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
he'll
No,
be fine.
you're right.
Either better.
She'll probably one-shot him or something. Oh, wait, she already hit him once.
I just shoot the rotten bastard.
Yeah.
Guys, I think we should try diplomacy.
Wait.
Hey, no, no.
Enter combat.
We just kill a son
What about
bitch.
your stick of peace?
Okay, and you
Harry's
see
got it.
the
He's
lasers
invisible.
hit her
Harry can't
chainmail,
turn invisible.
and you know you guys had heard before. Shit, oh, this stuff in the conversation. Don't worry, this stuff is pretty much indestructible. As the lasers hit, like literally, like 8 different beams hit, it shreds through the chainmail, and the chainmail just falls off.
I can fix that.
And she's like, ah, and she moves and tries to put her sword more as a shield than a blade at this point.
Hey, we're about to lose an NPC. Tight.
Sweet. Kill her.
Thanks, Sifa.
30.
Not my fault.
Oh, you threw the sword.
She threw the sword.
You threw the sword.
I'm way the fuck back here.
I don't care. You threw the sword.
Now I'm taking your.
I shut up.
This one suddenly arcs up into the sky.
Look, up in the sky.
It's a bird.
You see her go
fine.
just start
rock.
glowing even brighter,
a problem.
and she flies up, and you see this light blue light just pulsing through her body,
Does Sifa
Hey,
get
and she
multiple
flies up and
reactions?
she goes like this, and she creates a field.
I don't want to move at all yet.
Wonder if it's magical.
So do you get another reflex
Creates
reaction?
2 fields.
Potentially.
Well, you didn't ask.
Wait, this is gonna suck.
Is this
You see, you create 2 light blue bubbles.
also magic?
No.
All right, cool. I guess. Yeah. Nope.
Great, it's a
Okay.
power.
Well, it's not a mystic power.
It wasn't me.
Shield
turned
or
my
force
phone
shield,
off.
right?
And right about then, the guards get to attack.
The guards -3 of them.
Well, you never know.
The shields, the shields are semi-opaque. You can still see the guards. Each one, the 2 that are in one bubble try to hit the sides of the bubble. Nothing seems to happen. The other guard is like swinging his sword as hard as he can against the bubble, and nothing seems to happen. He runs to the outside of it and tries to attack the outside of it at the same time, timing his hits with the guy on the inside, and it still seems to be no effect.
It's a rookie mistake, really.
These 2 reach down and pull out crossbows and fire the. Oh, sorry, not crossbows.
Well, I mean, they are
short
a day
bows.
old.
It's true. They're not even a full day old.
These 2 pull out elven short bows and some arrows and just shoot up at the dragon.
And we didn't even get to know their names before they died.
Yeah, who
You
cares?
didn't get a chance to call them Darlin and Sweetie.
Like I said, we didn't get to learn their names before they died.
It's too bad.
Sugar 1, Sugar 2.
Yeah, I thought like
Sugar dead.
Sweetie A, B, and C.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I just killed him.
after I named all of them too.
No,
I haven't named any of these ones yet.
No, I did.
He named him.
You don't get
You
to
killed
name
him.
them.
I'm the one who named them.
They're
Yeah,
my
figures.
See,
they're
that's-
my employees.
That's Theron, and some of
And
these are
Oin and Gloin.
no,
and
no, no. There's even females. There's 4 females and 5 men.
3 columns.
Feely and Killy. Oin and Gloin. Biffer,
They're,
Buffer.
they're elves, not dwarves.
Hey!
I'm serious. They're elves.
Bomber.
Oh, there's a fat elf.
Hey! And now we have the Hobbit.
Yeah.
Well,
You
I
see
mean,
2
I saw-
arrows
you see how many
go
of them there are?
flying up and hit the dragon. Each one just sort of embeds where it hits, and dragon looks at them and breathes in like
What a
he's
great
going to breathe
dragon.
out again.
He breathes in like he's about to breathe out again.
Breathe out flames again.
I
Sorry.
see.
Thank you for my
I hate it when
correcting me
people
there.
breathe in like they're going to breathe out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
breathe
just
out
put a
more
sword in his
flames
mouth.
at this
That'll
point.
do
The
it.
other soldiers come running around the wall. The ones, so stop. I'll tell you how many they can move. Put them all the way back in the corner again. Thank you. They can move a total of 30 feet.
6 hexes.
6 hexes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Yep, that's
Sweet.
how you count that to 6.
Close enough.
And
No,
there's
only
one
4.
more.
Hey,
there's
flying.
that guy there too.
I didn't see him.
Can you just go in a straight line?
Yeah, what am I doing? 1, 2.
There you go.
Genius over here, can't even count.
Oh, I counted. I just made
Okay,
it
so
very
as they
inefficient.
get running to their positions, they all pull out short bows and their arrows
Oh, how cute. They're
And-
gonna die.
and take a shot.
That's
Should've
what their
designed them with
job
guns.
is.
That's true.
Either better. And all of them miss. The arrows, the volleys go up, and the dragon, after being hit by the last 2, sees that, and he just twists his body in the air and buffets the arrows, and the ones that come close go over his shoulders. The others just sort of get caught by the wind and fall.
Man, that's a damn
They caught by the wind and fall. That's a damn shame. You're right.
It's a damn shame he's gonna have to learn peace the hard way.
Not good, man.
Now we are down to 33. Ivan.
Hey,
Whoa, all that was above 33.
Yeah.
Your guards have really
All
speedy
of that was above
Apparently.
33.
since they're blocking me, hey, what the fuck do I do?
You can jump off the wall.
Oh, you can run, for starters.
There's one more.
Oh, wait, yeah, they're
guard
blocking.
up there.
Hey, they're blocking
How many
me.
guards are up
What
there?
if you're really strong and
10?
you can break
10.
it?
Okay, good.
I charged the bubble.
You charge the bubble.
I charged the bubble.
What's your movement?
Fuck, I don't know.
5. He can go
30 feet.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That puts you
Right at the bubble.
right in the bubble.
The
Okay.
bubble.
And
It's
hit it
occupying
full
the-
strength with both blades.
Okay, roll to hit. You need a 3 or better to hit nothing. To hit an agility of 0.
6.
You hit.
Ah.
What's your strength? Or your sword's AR, whichever's higher?
The fuck have I know?
Well,
just
your
point it out.
strength is 2. Your attack rank for your
Swords, the AR.
sword is says AV 6.
Oh, okay, 6. Sorry, 8. Should say
I don't
AR.
even know how to use a weapon in this game.
Miswrote.
What's an AV?
That's all.
Okay, you swing
The
both
wrong
blades
letter.
down, and it's an interesting feeling. So as you hit it, it's almost like hitting marble, smooth marble, with the metal blades.
Yeah, that's a damn.
Hey, there go my.
It's like,
I got a shot on the again now.
and like it shakes. It doesn't quite. It doesn't. You don't feel like it's dulling it. It's just the sensation of hitting it feels like smooth marble. So as the edges hit, it just sort of goes off to the sides.
I have a breath.
I wonder if these 4 shields would roll like a marble too.
There's one way to find out.
That was 33.
I don't know what this voice is.
31. Roll off. Okay.
I'm good.
You said it's about 10 feet tall, right?
Yeah, it looks about 10 feet in height.
Perfect.
Right about now, you see this one get to here, and you see a portal open up through the wall.
That's new, isn't it?
As he takes a step through it, the portal stays there,
Okay.
and then he gets big.
What's
How
he,
big?
What does he look like though? You just said
gets
this guy.
really
Yeah. What's
So
this guy look like?
these guys are all wearing cloaks, so it's really hard to tell what they look like.
But he's
As he comes
carrying
running in,
them.
no, he's not carrying anything,
okay.
just the mini. As he comes running in, He throws his cloak back. You see the portal behind him.
He's a streaker.
You see. The best way to describe it is an ursinoid, a bear person. You see the snout of a bear and the brown.
So you're right on the
the brown gray, fur sticking
There you
out.
are.
He's 6'8", but he doesn't look to be muscular at all. He's like a really thin bear.
Aw.
And then he
Poor
gets
buddy.
Oh, he's always built like him.
Like he gets tall big, right?
you know this one.
He just doesn't round out.
Enlargement?
Enlargement of 9 is how much?
He has 9 ranks of
Yeah.
enlargement. 27 feet.
And he goes
added.
from 6 feet to 33 feet tall.
Yeah.
Zip, thud, make a save.
Mini's not big enough.
Mini's
That's
not big
good.
Not big enough.
But he is now towering at 33 feet tall.
That's fine. That's fine. I got this. Alright, changing targets, changing plans. We're good.
Hey, this is gonna suck.
And that's all he does. And we are down
Or
to...
you're gonna get big too. Not big enough.
We have her.
He has the house on the roll.
It's a hell of a restriction, not that you need it anyway.
It was made for something specific.
Hey, but not that.
You see her dart forward.
What does she look
She
like? Oh,
comes
another
through.
cloak.
And as she comes through, she looks exactly like Xenia.
Sweet.
As you see her step through the portal, you see her image shift. And she looks just like Xenia, standing in the same way, the chainmail dangling off in the exact same way.
Nice doppelganger.
Broken?
Broken chainmail and everything.
Cool. Is that magic?
No.
That's a power, actually.
Cool.
I want it, by the way.
It's okay if it's magic, though. I just need to know.
I know what power it is, too.
Yeah. It's a good thing I finished casting Armor of Valis before this combat started.
And as she comes out, or
last thing I
sorry,
did
you
last
see her
session.
standing in the same way, but before she takes that stance, as she comes out, she throws her sword at Xenia.
I wonder if you can dispel that sword.
And Xenia quickly just, with her blade, you hear the metal sound of metal as the other blade spins off and hovers above her, almost identical angle but opposite angle as the one around the dragon.
The sword wasn't annihilated?
Nope.
Oh, that's a shame.
Hey, this is gonna suck.
We're gonna die.
No, no, no. We
30.
got
Hey,
this.
speak for yourself. I plan to live forever.
Down to 30.
So, John said they cut back a character.
Yeah.
Yeah, that otherwise would totally wreck us because we couldn't even see him.
This
Seems
one,
like
you
he's
guys
got
have a clear
more
view of
devastating.
from the other side of the portal. You've got a clear view from all of them. Sifa, you see this one look right up at you.
What's he look like?
He's got flame red hair, glowing metallic silver eyes. He's about 5'8". His skin is pale gray. And as he looks at you, he smiles and vanishes.
Wow, he's got good vision for like 1 inch at 100 feet.
Yeah, he can see me really well
Got
considering
a typical
my...
Hawkeye here.
And you get to
I'm
roll a
about the
perception.
size of a butterfly.
Roll a perception.
Or a small butterfly.
That's a butterfly.
That's a 14.
Okay, so you do sense magic as he vanishes. Roll.
Bitch, yeah.
Barely. You barely sense
7
magic.
to cast.
Okay, what is your rank?
That was a 2 or 3,
It's
right?
at a rank of 13.
13. Okay, so
That's
you
right,
need a 13 or better to dispel it.
Hey!
19.
Oh, good job. See him, he looks down
Smile back.
and he smiles, and as he does this time, you feel the ground start shaking as
I
a
don't
tiger.
feel the ground.
But everyone else
As a
feels the
tiger.
ground as a tiger jumps over his shoulder and runs into.
Yeah, so how big is this tiger?
It is about the size.
So it's tiger sized. And we felt the ground shake.
He's running in. And the ground is shaking like
It's a
there's an
dense
earthquake
tiger.
going on.
It is a dense tiger.
Although that looks more like.
I'm glad I'm
Yes,
safely
I have no
out
tiger
of its...
minis. I'm sorry.
I'm glad I'm
You're
safely out of
fired.
its reach by being several tens of feet above the ground.
Hopefully out of its sight.
Like I said,
Yeah.
it came rushing in as the ground is starting to shake. Anyone on the ground can feel like an earthquake building up.
Hey! Earthquake incoming.
So that's
I wouldn't know.
Oh, you think?
Are you touching the ground?
No, I'm flying.
29.
I'm not
Jason.
even substantial right now.
I didn't know that.
I think him and the NPCs are the only ones on the ground.
Well, I mean, he's not on the ground. He's on the wall.
Jason's flying.
It's
Yeah, no, even the
have
ground
earthquake
is
protection installed?
even the wall is starting to shake. So
Hey! I
So
had
we
this dream. It's fun.
redid the movement, so I got a flight of 10.
yep. So that means you can move up
100
to 100 feet in
Oh.
4 seconds.
You could have a mid-air battle, like, with that dragon. Just face to face, claw to claw. Wow.
Kick him in the dick! Kick him in the dick!
The Battle of the Dragons.
Battle of the Dragons.
One has jet engines
son of
and
a
one has
bitch.
wings.
Oh,
I wonder which
there we
one will
Hey,
win.
leave him mother out of this.
I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Fucking
It might
on
not be a
dice.
fair fight. Kwei-Cee might lose. Oh.
But he has his armor.
Yeah, right. So
Just
what do you
like
do,
that.
Jason? It's your turn.
So,
you see all of this happening from the inside. You see that
It's a
portal. So
very
suddenly the
cheap
wall that looked like it'd be a good fortification is proving to be ineffective because there's a open gateway allowing them to come through.
As the
It's a red
as
herring.
the semi-racist that Jason is, he regards the dragon as the biggest threat.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
So
He's the only
if
one
I've
here
got
who
100
You can
feet,
go 100 feet, which is
Well within
20.
range.
20 hexes.
You're gonna get there with 15 or 16, depending on where you want to be in relation.
okay, so if I can fly to the dragon
Directly in front.
and have enough movement to
Yeah. So
swing around
behind-
behind him.
you can arc up and get behind him.
Yeah.
You are literally at the same level as the dragon when
Can I
you
know
flew
this?
in. Go ahead.
Okay. So,
So you want to be behind him, or
yeah.
I think you can
Take
make
my
that because this
claws
was 16.
He's got.
So you get to go directly behind.
I'm gonna dig my claws in his wings.
Okay, so you're going to do a hand-to-hand attack. Is your marksman? Do you have all of marksmanship or just?
I have all of marksmanship
Okay.
and martial arts.
arts. So which one do you want to use?
I want to use martial arts.
Okay. And what is your rank?
11.
You need a 10 or better
Okay.
to hit.
First attack. 12.
Okay.
So you get to use that instead of animalistic weaponry, or does that account?
What's
for
your
damage?
animalistic weaponry rank?
My animalistic weaponry rank is
For damage.
Gotcha.
8.
8. And your strength?
5.
Okay, so 9.
Too bad that manicure didn't increase the to hit
And
or
hey,
damage.
reflex
Yeah.
reaction, contagion.
Yeah.
Okay. So your first attack, it hits, but as it hits right between its wings, it just seems to skitter off the scales.
Okay.
Next attack.
All right, I need to do better.
You need a 10 or better to hit.
Yeah, 10 or better to hit. Didn't say what you need to damage.
8 and 8. 16 doubles.
Plus.
I get to re-roll.
Do it. Heal him.
2 and 2.
Again.
We at
Why don't
20.
we stop now?
20 plus.
20 plus. 20 plus. That's one better than you rolled last time.
27.
27. That is another 2 columns.
You might hit him.
So the fun
You hit him
fact
last
of
time.
how this system works is
might damage him.
anytime you roll doubles, barring double ones, you get to re-roll and add the next total to the previous total. And you can keep doing that indefinitely until you either run out of doubles
Okay.
or hit double ones.
So you do damage, and you said reflex reaction, you're going to do your contagion at this point.
What kind of contagion?
Can you
I'll
do
get
that
it,
for
yeah.
me?
Paralysis.
And your contagion rank is what?
8.
8.
I think you can be sure.
You need a 13 or better to affect it.
17.
Okay. Okay, so you can feel the contagion pumping in. You see the dragon's wings slowly start pumping, but it's not affecting it as much as you'd expect it to. Almost like it has some sort of immunity or heightened resistances to poison.
That's fine. Like, and I'm dug into his back.
Dragon, right?
Hmm?
And I'm dug into his back.
Yep, and you are securely on its back, right between its wings.
Oh, that
Unless
one
he's
spot
double
that you just
jointed, I don't
can't
think he can
grab.
get to me.
Um,
But you never know, you might run into a double jointed dragon.
that was 29. 28. Sifa.
So I'm gonna go ahead and
Well, actually, sorry, Trevor, we have a roll off.
We do.
We do.
7.
2. Okay, so what are you going to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and move a little closer.
Just a little bit closer.
And I'm gonna go ahead and try to make this guy small again. I'm gonna cast Entropy on him.
Okay. One moment. Let me
Casting rank is 3.
Sounds a bit scientific for magic.
Yeah, it's a great name.
Whereas dispersion could just be something you do to things in cooking.
Okay.
Entropy is also a very natural order of things.
I guess.
Okay, so roll your casting to see if you can cast it.
Yeah, so it's a casting rank 3.
Your is a 8,
That's
right?
enough.
Your thaumaturgy is 8.
Yeah.
And what'd you roll?
16.
Okay. And what's
The
the...
effect is diminution 9.
Do you have to touch the target or do you have to be within range?
Range is standard.
Okay, so whatever the rank is. So the rank is 9, you have to be within 50 feet.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure you're within 50 feet.
Yeah, I'm assuming his mini is actually bigger than that.
Yeah, it's bigger than that. He's taking
He
up
can
a
control
big
more
area. I
spaces
just
than
don't
that.
have
Yeah.
enough things to show that right now.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I'm definitely in range.
Okay. You said it's a 9 rank, right?
Yep, diminution 9.
Okay.
Which is exactly the rank of his
Roll.
enlargement.
Roll.
So, casting was a 16. 4 plus 9, 13.
Okay, so all I need is a positive. That was 1 column.
Not to mention my other bonuses.
It's bad we don't get extra bonuses for rolling doubles other than the numbers.
Okay,
Like multipliers.
so
That'd be cool.
oh, I forgot. I've got to have Jason roll something real quick. Thank you for reminding me. So yeah, so he he got big and he starts to shrink. As he shrinks, and by the end of this round he'll be back to his regular size, you see ice forming along his skin each as he shrinks. Just let you know. So when he's back down to normal size, he's wearing ice armor.
Huh.
Wearing ice armor?
Yeah, like ice armor formed around him.
Also, his strength score goes down.
It's in the shape of armor, though.
1 per rank.
That's nice. His strength score is still a lot higher than anyone at the
That's
table.
fine. It still goes down.
Do you have his regular size mini?
I just
He went back to regular
hate
size, right?
to,
Yeah, regular size mini.
just hate to disappoint you.
Oh
in
wait, no, this
case.
was his regular size mini, sorry.
Yeah.
For now.
That lasts for 2 hours.
Good.
Okay.
I'll at least control less space.
And then I'll be like, hey, you sure you don't want to just talk about this?
And his voice in the distance.
No one seems to respond. Oh, you hear the dragon roar in pain. Kwei-Cee, roll percentile.
Percentile? Okay.
Yeah.
Left. 15.
Okay. Just wanted to see if you you did a lot of damage and you rolled more than 3 sets of doubles, so I was going to use a critical hit chart. It doesn't make sense with what you rolled, so
I didn't realize
it's
you
not
did
important.
multipliers for multiple
So you-
doubles.
Yeah, yeah.
So you want me
I do.
to
I've just unlocked a little bit of
Yeah.
re-roll or not?
No.
Okay.
Nope. You get 1 roll. If it doesn't make sense, then there was no critical hit,
Okay.
What was it?
other than the pure damage. I dealt with
Something
his
that
leg.
didn't make sense.
Made no sense with where he was attacking.
Not paralyzed in the leg or
No,
anything?
no.
Oh, too bad.
So didn't make sense at the point.
By the way, John, if I do enough damage to that area, I'm looking to like hamstring the wings.
Yeah, I sort of figured. Strongest muscles in that dragon's body right now. Anyway, so that was Sifa. Other than the dragon screaming in pain, that's the only response you seem to be getting. After Sifa is
Nice. That's good.
the person you rolled off with. I was wrong on. I thought there was a roll off, but I was looking at what they were. Sorry. Theros,
Well, I won anyway.
you won anyway, so there.
Alright, so I'm just gonna make my way as close as possible to the middle of this arena. I'm at 60, so 15 squares? No.
12.
Is it 12?
Your movement is what?
60.
Foot.
6.
Foot.
Well, 60 feet.
Okay.
I don't have a number for my movement.
Yeah,
It's
so
just
60
what that is.
feet. So that is
5,
12.
10,
yeah,
15,
12
20,
squares.
25, 30,
Hexes.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I think would be good.
Yeah, and you can target that person.
I could target several peoples.
Yeah. Like not our friend.
Yeah. Interesting. And I guess I'm going last in the tournament.
No.
Pretty much.
No,
I'm
there's
not
that
even.
guy.
Well,
That lady over there.
so
Yeah.
Sure.
let's see. Well, I mean, yeah, I've pretty much used up my movement. I can't amorphous fiery blast into anyone. I'd actually like to opt to just kind of hang tight right now. No one
Okay.
knows I'm here.
Because you're blended.
Right, and I can't. I don't really have any spells that'll help me at this point, so I'll just
Okay.
I'll hold tight.
Okay.
And if something else happens in the turn order that I can react against, I will.
Okay. How many hexes is it between that person and Sifa?
Heck, a lot of hexes.
That one?
Yeah. Or how many feet is it?
20.
20.
100 feet.
Just 100
Rank
feet?
10.
Not a problem. Okay. So you guys see her just literally just look
But
up
I'm also in the air.
without looking.
Look up without looking.
I mean, so she's not scancing around. You see her sort of just arc her head forward, not without looking at anything in particular. She sort of does this and takes off like a bullet straight towards Sifa.
Does it look like magic?
No.
Wow, she's just fast.
And what's your agility?
9.
That might save you.
Let me just double check real quick. 9.
9.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
She comes flying up, and as she does, she grabs you. She literally puts her hands around you. You get spun around. She spins around, and you guys see 2 Sifas.
Hey, they have 2 shapeshifters.
Is that a magical effect?
No.
It's a power.
How you doing?
She copies all of your equipment and your appearance.
And as she was flying
And
past
your powers.
the
And your
dragon,
spells.
she did one other thing.
John,
Yeah.
does my armor of Wallace come into play at all?
It looks like she's wearing it.
Pretty much.
Cool.
Looks like she's wearing everything that you're
Oh,
wearing.
then I'll just go ahead and dispel her.
Sure.
Because I still got one use of that left.
Well,
this
I see.
turn.
Dispel the armor of Wallace.
It's a reaction.
Hold on. She's doing one other thing.
And she may not necessarily know. Your
Also,
Yeah.
I'm not 1 inch tall right now. I'm actually 5 foot.
Yeah, so
Oh, you
she's
didn't-
5 foot as well.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's right. So she wouldn't have she wouldn't have done that to you. She would have grabbed you and just literally spun
Okay, I
around
just
several
remembered as
times.
well.
Grapple check?
That's what that was. It wasn't. She's not trying to hold on. It was just a quick grab and let go.
It was
As
probably
they
a
both
touch
tumbled
power.
in the air.
Also, confuse everyone. So we don't know which is Sifa.
It's okay. I know which this one's me.
That one.
God damn it, son of a fuck.
Kwei-Cee, as you're holding on to the dragon, and you got your claws sink in, you see the dragon start glowing green. Like a green energy starts pulsing within it, and you see its wound closing, and your claws get forced out of it.
Awesome, it has regeneration.
Sweet.
And now it's like strobing green light, and the paralyzation that was starting to take hold
That's not magic.
ceases, and that's not magic either.
Nothing's magic. Except for the fact that she's wearing the armor wall, so I'm getting into that shit.
Okay. So you're gonna try to dispel it?
Yeah. That's a 16 to cast.
High or low? Go ahead and.
Oh.
High or low?
High. It's always high. The answer is always high.
You wanna just make sure that so Trevor can't argue.
The answer is always high.
You rolled a 2 again.
Okay.
That's fine.
So roll to dispel.
That's pretty good.
15.
Okay.
Rank
You see your
13.
armor of Wallace fade
Mine or
as you
hers?
dispel the armor of Wallace.
On myself or her?
Yes. Fades on both of you.
You're fucked.
It just means that it refreshes whenever something changes on the other person affected. You could strip naked and she'd probably lose all her clothes.
Yeah!
But I didn't dispel it on myself. I dispelled it on her.
The
So
end
why
of
is
this
mine
round,
gone?
Which
the dragon
you might also
breathes
be
out
light
again.
bound, so you might not try and kill her for a while. You get what I'm saying, right? Lifelink?
No,
Wait,
because
it's
Sifa's got no
called
clue
16
what the
plus
fuck is
13
going
is
on.
27.
So I've done like a movement and my 2 attacks. I've got
Well, your movement took you there.
right.
And that's not a
And
spell.
2
And you
attacks.
did your 2 attacks.
Specifically
This is
did
the
not
end of the same round
memorize
that you did your movement and 2 attacks in.
Could I have
only know what my
held like my instant action in reserve
To do what?
to distract him while he's breathing?
Um,
Don't play casters in D&D.
Tickle? No. Okay.
not really. That'd be
know.
trying to. You could use one of your attacks to do that, but not an instant. An instant would be like pulling out a weapon. Yeah, you could try to reach to tickle something, but where you're at, you're like
That's what
barely
I'm trying
holding on because your claws got pushed out.
Okay.
So, and it lets forth a big flaming burst.
Now, since I did not do an action last time,
You could try to.
I'd
you
like
could
to fire
certainly
command
try
that.
to do something.
And that
to
was one reason why I
Yeah.
didn't want to do an action.
Okay, so
Now, could somebody count the squares between myself and the dragon, please? So, fire command specifically on the dragon. If I can, I want it to get forced right back in his mouth.
10-ish?
what's your rank?
Fire command is 8.
Okay, you can certainly try.
Okay.
I hate when the GM says that. It's
Hold
usually
on,
bad.
hold on. Do you want to know what you need?
I mean, I rolled what I rolled.
Okay.
It's probably a lot higher than 11, but I rolled an 11.
Yeah, 13 or better.
I know I rolled an 11 for fire command.
So unfortunately,
Has no effect on where it's going.
that has no effect on where it's going.
Probably because of the distance. He's gotta be wearing me.
As the flames erupt outward,
It's worth a try.
I don't have my big thing that I wanted.
Typical orange flames, right?
No,
Ooh, Maleficent green flames?
no,
Oh.
white fire.
Yeah, it's pretty hot.
You know, it's opposite of black fire. I don't really like where this is going.
And the white.
We might have
flames
another
explode
organization.
No.
Hey, there goes people.
However, it doesn't seem to hit the tiger or her.
I had Titan.
It's like literally the fire, as it's coming out, it molds itself into the area.
You're welcome, guys.
Yeah, but it's the wrong people. That's the 34. So I'm gonna start with against the guards.
Bye-bye.
Dead is dead. It's okay, they came with the house. I'm sure they'll come back if we just use the word.
So,
No, what?
if
Don't
they
worry
die,
about it.
could you at least said their names as they die?
No, it's a mini. Unless you want the clothespin, you can have a clothespin.
No, I know what that is. I don't know what that is.
It's a
That's
mini.
his other character. It can't
You
be on
don't know
camera.
about my other character.
Oh, the spider. Okay.
You
It's
don't
not
know
really.
anything.
It just looks like
Ah!
Well, it's not like the audience is gonna betray you.
Yeah, right.
There's nothing to betray.
Y'all
up
are so suspicious about your characters and people knowing things.
No, it's not about suspicious. It's about wanting to have a better narrative moment.
Boo narrative.
So
Fuck meta knowledge.
So there's good news and there's bad news when it comes to the guards.
They're dead.
The good news is they're not quite dead.
Bad news is they're distant relatives. You just didn't know it.
So
That's not distant.
each of them take 14 points of damage.
Oh, good.
That's really big, by the way.
You see their bronze shields melt. You see
Yep.
their armor melt off of them in
They
pools.
should have done a Roman
you see
turtle
their
formation.
you see their they were both under their
That's
shield.
not a proper.
Oh, they were under their
16
shields. That's great.
Yeah, as it melts onto it and it all melts off, you see their skin bubble as both guards hit the ground. They're still breathing.
I thought they're
but
magical, though.
barely.
Cool. I cannot get.
You can smell the burning flesh of the guards.
Barbecue. You know, you haven't had breakfast yet.
I haven't.
You don't eat them. You eat them. You eat the lizard. Well, they taste great.
Oh, it won't taste the same, you're right. That'll taste like chicken.
Sorry,
You
man.
eat them, they'll taste like pork.
Xenia, as the flames hit her, it was nice knowing her.
And she's immune to all damage because she's awesome, right?
Yeah, no, I wish. 8 columns.
Her armor got shredded in one round.
So
Not even one round, just one attack.
Yeah.
13 points of damage.
Hey, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Dude, quit falling your dice.
I
Put them down.
can't.
So as the flame is coming in,
No.
she tries to cower under her magical blade. Her greatsword. As the flames lick down and around, you can see her hair catching fire as she collapses.
It's really unfortunate
lovely
that
smell.
I missed on that.
And the blade just sort of hits the ash, or her body as she hits, and just as she turns to ash, and the blade falls flat.
Hey, you get
Hey,
a
she
stuff.
made a little ash out of herself.
Did
other-
you died already?
The other sword
She had more HP than all of
falls
us.
straight down.
Hey, does that one fall to the ground and collapse into a pile of ash as well?
No,
These people.
that sword is still. Actually, this sword flies back to the other Xenia as she reaches up and grabs it and sheathes it on her side.
Oh, that couldn't get copied. Or she has two now.
Wait, you don't know.
Oh wait, that's the flying sword, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Gotcha.
longsword.
I thought it was a short sword.
Oh,
Don't worry, I'll make a resurrect spell. The first one you've ever had. The first
add
spell that I'll
water.
ever make.
okay.
That's my
And
own
that
spell.
is the end of the initiative.
That's the end of
Oh, good. So,
New round.
Sorry, folks.
Oh wait, the
we're
dragon
going
got
home.
two?
What? No, I said new round. That was the end of the initiative, not the end of combat.
No, I mean the dragon got 2 rounds in one initiative.
It got 2 attacks in one initiative, yes.
So 2 different rounds.
What?
Wasn't it one of the first things to do something?
Yes.
And then
It
it won
gets
again.
2 attacks in combat.
But it's 2 different initiatives.
Correct, based on what it's doing.
Was I the only one who caught that?
no, I caught
don't
it
care.
too.
I care.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't have 2 reactions. Do I have 2
No.
flame control reactions?
No.
See, I don't.
No.
Oh.
No. Yeah. Sorry, man.
You're
He gets 2
right
attacks.
here. He's
But he can't
right
split them
here.
up throughout, can he? Or
He can hold one, but the
why
dragon's
would you,
attacks
I
are
guess?
based on
Timing of
timing of things and how long it takes it to do
Point it
things.
that
And
way.
so this is like a humanoid dragon, right?
Yeah, it's about
Safest
9
place is
feet.
behind it. Its neck
Safest
isn't long
place
enough to turn around.
It's almost 10 feet tall. It's taller than Jason.
But
and
it's got
Jason's
like a
holding on.
human length neck.
Hey, what else is 10
No,
feet tall?
Is it wearing?
it's a draconian.
Is it
so
wearing
it's a
armor?
draconoid. So its neck's a little bit longer. No, it
But
is
it-
not wearing armor.
But it probably
Oh, it's
can't.
naked and it's trying
No.
to get into my house.
It doesn't have to
It's,
wear
it's got
armor.
clothing
It's
on,
got-
but not
zip
armor.
thud, make a
It's got
save,
dragon
baby.
scales.
Okay,
Why
so
would a
new
dragon wear
initiative
armor?
round. We're going to start with the top of the round. That was Xenia. No longer.
That was the dragon again, isn't it?
Top of the round is the dragon.
So which
She
of your,
lived for all of one day traveling with
so
us.
which of your players did you ask to form this combat?
No one. This was all me.
Oh, this was all you? Just dying to get rid of the person we had come along. Unless she never came out of the house in the first place and just sent a double. That'd be
Never
cool.
know.
Oh,
Never
wait,
know.
wait, come out anyways.
Be sweet.
I tried to tell you, fortune tellers are all hacks.
She was not
Yes,
using
we know
hacks.
you're a hack.
She died in
I'm not a
in
fortune
two
teller.
hacks.
She was. She didn't
Yeah,
see
look-
this coming.
Okay.
Well,
Kwei-Cee,
she did and she never got out of bed.
Hey.
The dragon, whom you're on the back of, does it flies up into an arc and then flies towards the portal. But it looks like it's going to try to let you hit the wall.
Body slam.
So you're going to have to make an agility or strength roll.
What about a piloting check?
Martial arts. or piloting check.
Can you
to
make
turn
an
around.
opposing
That's equipping.
piloting
So
check?
he slams.
No, because he's not grappling the dragon. He's holding on to the dragon.
Can't he pin the dragon?
On his turn, he can try. So it's coming there. You can either let go and fall off, you can get hit by the wall, or you can try to shift your weight enough to force the dragon to turn as it's doing its maneuver.
Well, let's see.
You have martial arts. That's the only reason you get this, without fully grappling.
You know what? I'm gonna try and shift the weight.
Okay. This will use one of your attacks this round. I'm just letting you know.
It's nice that you get to do it on your not initiative.
Instant, you can let go,
Use out your brain cells.
and it'll just burn an instant. Otherwise, this will take one of your
Then
attacks.
you'll die next turn because you're not on his back.
Hey.
No, actually, I'm gonna time it so that I'm level with the portal, and then let go, so I
Okay.
can have a clear shot at him.
Okay.
Like on my initiative.
Okay, yeah. So you're gonna let go and just basically hover down instead of fall. Okay. So it does scrape you off its back without hurting you.
He needs to get the die.
And then
Other side of the axe.
flies back
Why?
up.
It's on the floor.
Because I need to do things with my
Trevor
hands
lost
constantly.
his-
I am so leaving that alone.
It's on the very opposite
I'm not going
side
to go
of
there
you.
at all.
Where the hell is it?
It's on the
on
other
the
side of the
far
ice
side.
chest.
Back here.
Because
Somebody's
I'm
funneling his dice and keeps dropping them.
Yep.
So the dragon flies through. Jason lets go. Flies up.
No, I'm
comes
moving
down.
them on the table.
Takes a
Don't
deep breath.
fucking dice.
Like he's gonna breathe out.
Like he's gonna breathe fire out.
Oh.
And yeah, and that's
Bye,
all it's going to do.
Jason. Oh, that's pretty good.
It's
then.
holding its other attack. Well, it made an attack trying to get
Right.
Jason off, and Jason just sort of let go, so that attack was wasted. Okay, so that was its initiative at 36. Next we have 35. So the glowing lady up over here, up on the corner.
You need that.
No, like it flew
She
down.
looks at the
There's
two bubbles that she has, smiles, and goes, "Oh, I made them too big. I hate it when I make them too big." And she goes like this, and they collapse.
Squish! Hey, this is gonna hurt. Oh, Lord.
Oh,
Oh, now you get it.
it's gonna be
Hey,
a nice.
guys, I have an idea.
This is how you make.
Don't stain yourself.
The first one, with the one guard in it, collapses down to this big.
Splurt.
And you see red liquid fill instantly.
Whoa, go!
The other one, the guards are able to brace against each other and hold against it just enough that it's just starting to crush them. That's
So
her.
Trevor, if you collapse a mansion, what happens to the people inside?
Yeah, so, like I was thinking, I have an idea.
And the 9 guards go. 9 of the guards go.
I wonder if she gets
Well,
her own mansion.
9 minus 2. 7. Of the
The one
guards.
who copied you.
No. This is an item that's currently not in my inventory.
Oh,
Actually,
right.
my inventory is amazingly
This one out
sparse.
to him.
It's just offside.
Yeah.
That's the captain of the guard. I forgot to differentiate him. I'm sorry.
Ah.
The one
Which
I just
one?
swapped out right here.
So how big is that bubble
Oh.
now?
The wing home guy.
So
How big is that bubble now?
that bubble is just barely big enough to have. It's about like this big here, with 2 people crouched down,
Okay.
shield to shield, back to back, bracing each other to brace their shields.
This is gonna be fun.
It's not gonna be enough.
Yes, damage yourself.
So those guys struggle and fail to do anything. The captain of the guard, which is right beside you, swings his sword again, or swings his sword this time instead of shooting the bow. It glances off. As it glances off, you notice that the way he hit it wasn't necessarily with the blade. It was more the hilt in his hand, striking
Oh,
it like
check it.
this to basically do a pummel and a sword hit at the same time. As his hand hits it, you see a black area form on the sphere and then just fade off.
Alright.
The others all shoot arrows at the dragon,
And missed.
and the arrows fire wide.
Go figure.
As they panic, you can tell that they're all getting a little panicked fighting this thing, based on what just happened to their compatriots. That was 35.
Hey, no, it's my turn.
33.
So I step back my 15 feet
Okay.
and bull rush the bubble as hard as I can.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
Knock it out of the way.
So you're trying to make it move?
Mhm.
Okay. Roll! You're trying to roll it into the lady, or...
Just roll it out of the way.
Okay.
So that's a 17.
Okay, so yeah, you successfully hit the bubble.
Mhm.
You make it roll. And the guys inside of it start rolling around and get dizzy. And you move it
Hopefully they don't puke.
to about here. And that one's gone.
Yeah, we're gonna keep moving.
That
What?
was 30 feet.
Yeah, so he backed up 15 feet and ran 15 feet forward. So that's
Fair
all
enough.
30 of his
That
feet.
is in fact 30 feet.
So he's right back to where he started from, a little bit forward. Okay.
It was 30 feet and 1 inch.
So that was 33. Next we have 32.
You could use your attack to move some more, since you're not attacking.
Oh yeah, that's a thing you can do. You can use.
I'm good.
Okay.
Well, his attack was
Yeah,
mixed
but
with
he
his
has-
movement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he has an instant, so he could like finish putting his armor on, draw a sword, that sort of thing, if he wanted to put a sword away.
Fasten your buckles.
Who has buckle? I just drop it over my head.
Okay, so the one that's down there that looks like Xenia at this point goes running in.
Jumps the tiger.
She can only move 30 feet, so 6 hexes. She's literally running straight.
Oh,
Like
straight.
she's
3, 4, 5, 6, like bull rushing the mansion.
yeah, bolt rush to the mansion, like she's trying to get into the mansion itself.
Why?
They
Is
want
it Hans and Franz?
They want Jeeves. They want Jeeves dead.
All
Jeeves?
Jeeves is,
All-
all
well-
Jeeves dead.
Also the
You
primary.
mean Lurch?
Oh, that's right. it's
Actually,
Lurch
move her another 5 or another 6 because she's
now. Dash.
dashing. She's giving up her attack to run.
Hey, it's defend your castle. We almost lost. We're about to lose.
Where is Brownwin? I mean, Darlin. Darlin and Darlin
Where's
should be
Harriet?
taking care of this.
You sure
Where
not-
is
No,
Harriet?
it's Darlin and Darlin's.
Well, Darlin and Darlin,
There's-
the archery
Oh, those
and
are
the sword
Yeah, those are Darlin's.
combat trained
Yeah.
Okay.
mansion men should be out here.
Okay, so that
They're
was
very little bits of the,
32, 31.
Thinking I should have rolled a little bit better on my initiative. Whoops.
They're gonna get an earful from me.
Just to spell it.
Well, their
Don't worry
job
about it.
was for training, not for.
Okay, so the one that you shrank,
Yeah. That's for 2 hours.
uses big again.
he and he gets big. Not as big, but he gets to add 3 gives him what, 10 feet?
3 gives him 9.
9 feet. He gets 9 feet bigger. And as he gets 9 feet bigger, we'll swap minis again.
Because now it's an actual appropriate size.
He closes his portal. Jason, the portal in front of you closes.
Well, that's disappointing.
then you can
And
fly over
that's all he's doing this turn. Okay. The captain of the guard, by the way, I forgot to mention, he did that with his sword. He just drops his sword, and you see that the hilt where he was holding it is almost gone. And he reaches to his back like this, and he pulls out a poleaxe.
From behind his back.
Literally, you see him pull it out of his armor. It's like, where the hell did that come from?
It's like every
Yeah,
video game.
yeah.
You just pull it out.
A lock
We don't-
chamber.
We don't tell you where it comes from.
X.
Okay.
Hey, what?
Lot chamber? It looks like that.
So it's like a
L-O-C-H-A-B-E-R.
cross between a halberd and a bardage.
Yeah. So it's got a halberd blade. It's got a metal bladed hook and a pike sticking out the back of it. Just
So it's a halberd with a hook on it.
What's the hook for? Plain hooky? Just do you hang it up on the wall?
you'll see. He knows.
Hooking somebody.
Because George has used those before, or
Hey.
similar weapons before. So that was 31. We are down to
Oh,
29.
I know what it's for.
You mean
29.
28?
29. Jason.
Fucking
Oh.
can opener.
He's
I
up
mean
by
29.
Sorry, my
Okay,
bad.
so
29.
Nice meat hook.
so
Somebody can-
fly up above the wall so I can have line of sight to the back of the dragon again.
It'll be the front of the dragon at this point.
Bottle of
He
hair.
turned
He
around.
turned around and he's breathing in like he's going to release flames at the guards.
Oh, that's nice. called shot to the mouth.
Okay.
Instant action. Cold iron.
Okay, so you're pulling out your pistol, doing a cold wrought iron bullet.
I hope he's a mystical
Okay,
being.
hold on.
I mean, dragons
He's
are-
breathing fire.
Yeah.
Just because he's breathing fire doesn't make him mystical.
Except that you said he is
Everything
literally...
magic. That the laser things were feeling like magic. Yeah.
No, that his everything seemed
He
like
did say that, but I mean, that wasn't to Jason.
No, that wasn't a yeah.
It's just, that was his reflex. was to
So
just
what
use
is
cold
your
rot
agility
because
or your
fire.
marksmanship, whichever's higher?
11.
Okay, so normally to hit him you need a 10 or better. Doing a cold shot to the mouth.
Should have used your bolt of watering on the dragon and not me.
Look at tinkered at him.
You'll need a 17 or better to pull the shot off.
Sorry. I mean, you're already committed, right? You're either gonna hit him or not.
That's a 10 for the first shot.
Okay. Bang! Misses. So actually what happens
God.
is it hits the side of the mouth and just glances off, does not seem to do much to him. The Sabo doesn't release the cold wrought iron though either.
You know what? Just
thank
center
God.
mass shot then.
Okay.
So
It is
10
a
or better.
Sabo.
Huh?
I'm only
is a
directly
Sabo.
behind him at the same level.
Well, you'll probably miss. You're 1 inch.
Give
At,
him,
like,
No,
give him the height
we are
thing
not.
back. Hey, give him the height thing back, please.
It might hit the other
Oh,
one.
We're
It's on the
all
other one.
using it.
Ah, darn you people.
50-50 chance it hits the other one, though.
What did you
Well,
roll?
Both of you.
What did you roll?
Use the
12.
lid.
What?
12.
12.
Yeah, and you told me I needed a 10.
10. Yep.
It's armor
Hand me the lid.
piercing.
No, on
Yes.
your sheet, it lists your gun rank,
Right.
and then on the back of your sheet, or if you are on the back, it should list the
enough.
bonuses for the cold
It shows
wrought
like-
iron. It should say
There
a
you go.
boost of something.
Okay. Cold wrought iron. Increased damage to mystical beings.
Okay. So above that, where it says the Sabo rounds.
Okay. Health 1. AR fatal 1. Boost 3.
Okay, so it adds 3 to the AR of your gun.
Uh-huh.
So what's the AR of your gun?
5.
So that's 8. Thank you. That's what I needed.
Well,
Bye, Jason.
some magical deity might be dying.
Well, you have red scales. You're resistant to fire,
Sorry,
right?
entity, not deity.
Okay, so the bullet hits and the dragon sort of recoils a little bit. Remember, it is still glowing green. I just want to point that out. As it
cold
hits, the glowing green fails.
Uh-huh.
It just quits,
Good.
and it like reaches for its chest and it glares over at you now. Now you have its undivided attention.
Oh, by the way, like, let's see.
No, you can't.
Hmm?
I don't know.
What's up?
I haven't used all my own movement.
Yes,
Definitely.
correct. You haven't used your movement at all at this point.
Oh, in that case, I'll just lower below the level of the wall.
Yes. No, all the way down to the ground, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
May as well.
Okay, so that's 29. 28.
You know, hey, you
Sifa.
gotta be tactical and a bastard.
Yeah. May as well do peak shots.
Can I help you people?
No.
You just come up to my mansion.
Oh.
You just. Did you try sending a letter?
You're still trying to be diplomatic.
Try
Go
to let me know what it is the fuck you want with me
It's too bad your friend has a stick
and
of
my
peak.
house.
By the way, as you're saying this, so is the other you. You guys are hearing this in stereo. Word for word.
That's nice. You're twice as loud now.
No delay.
Oh, you're a bastard.
Don't hit her.
You're a fucking bastard.
She'll hit you. I guess there's a power called mirror.
No, I know what it is. 'Cause I have an idea what it is.
She just literally does everything you do.
And anything it can do, I can do better.
That's not what she said last
Well, let's see.
No, I'm
Are
saying
any of these people
She's using
that
your
are
rolls.
currently unconscious still alive?
The 2 guards
In the bubble.
that were burnt, and the 2 guards in the bubble are still alive.
Cool. Let me.
You can definitely tell that the 2 guards that were burnt are still
I wonder
living.
what would happen if your other part comes out.
You're a son of a bitch.
If Logo
They're not
comes
dead.
out, will she go into an extra
Yeah,
might
dimensional
want
space
to be
and
dead.
that
Yeah.
she doesn't have one?
Dead.
I mean, it's
They
worth
were
a shot,
dropped
right?
because of their armor. They were dropped exactly to 0 health,
do a
and
wild
it's
magic
negative
and
your
try and
health
res
rank. You
them,
die.
yeah.
So
I never this is shit. I
they're like
Yeah,
they're
No.
just unconscious.
I want
and
to
because
get
it was fire, the
on
wounds were
top of the
powderized.
dragon and try
So
and
they're not
keep
bleeding to
that
death.
fire from happening.
And I still
That's
have
a
no
huge
sign
AoE
of
damage.
Harry.
No sign of Harry at all.
They want Harry.
Friendship ended.
I know. They want to kidnap Harry to make him into their cash cow.
That's right. They knew where all the money
He's
came
their
from.
goose that laid the
So
golden
here's the
egg.
thing. I can physically force Harry to show up. Wherever he's at right now.
Part of him.
If he wants to be a bastard. If this is his fault.
No,
I
it's
can
your fault
force
for
it.
being greedy.
Greedy?
Yeah,
I said a modest
4.5
1 mil.
million gold in a day.
I said a modest 1 mil.
Yeah, but if you did a mill, you wouldn't have everything you have.
True, but I
See,
only
there you
asked
go.
for 1 mil.
There you go.
We
Whatever
made
spent, it's all right.
4.5.
Rumor in town is that a new, really rich person moved
We're
in.
not in town.
And
You're only a few miles
they're just
outside of it.
they're
Right.
just mugging us for our wizard.
yeah, for our gem maker, who only needs to get food. We'll eat for work.
Yeah, but how many pounds of food does he consume at a time?
A lot.
About a half wagon.
I.
So
We have a
this
month worth
pit
of
that is the
food.
stomach.
No, we don't.
We did. What happened, Harry?
I mean, I know his true name. I can force him out of wherever the fuck he's holed up.
Stop dawdling and do something.
Yeah, but would you want to do that?
I don't
Right
know.
where you're at?
I mean,
I'm
You're
I
amongst
upset.
everybody?
I'm upset.
I suggest you
Everybody?
don't.
can't you just whisper
Yeah.
his name?
I can say it at any
No one
point.
would. No one would hear.
But that's
Except,
irrelevant.
you know, the other him.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so she'll call her own Harry.
Not exactly. It's not exactly how that works, my friend.
Yeah, no, no.
It's just Harry's not going to know who to
So
listen to.
if this one
They're
just
gonna say the
copies
same thing.
everything that I do,
Did she even have her own action? Really?
Not yet.
She might not even do an
She
action.
went last round.
if this copies everything that I do, I'm gonna go ahead and I will spend my action as well as my movement to try to get down to these 2 people.
Which two?
These 2.
Okay, so you guys, so how far can you fly?
I can move 4 is my flight, 25.
Okay.
Oh, that's not very far.
No, it is not, but I can move 50 feet with,
Okay, so you can move 50
Oh,
feet
your whole
total
action.
using your action and your movement.
yeah, so,
Or your instant action and movement.
not close enough to
You
touch
can share
anybody.
space with the tiger, if that's a straight line. You're above it. You're out.
Yeah,
of
I
range.
know, but it's not 10
Oh, I gotcha.
X's. So,
This is what you're gonna do there.
I don't fucking know.
Don't do that again.
We're gonna die.
I don't fucking know what I'm going to do.
Well, it was great, guys. It's a good show.
Instant transmission!
Yeah, I wish I
Wouldn't it
had
be fun if our first broadcast was a total party wipeout?
Total
It's
party,
looking
yeah.
like it.
and then we just get to roll new characters in a whole new world. It would be great.
Yeah.
Just
So-
stop right there, dude. Stop.
I'm sorry, I had to.
And we all
No,
stay on the
you
same
didn't.
page.
You wanted to.
No, I had to. It's a compulsion of mine.
True.
You know.
Oh, by the way,
Randomly
we
sings
do all
Disney
get
songs.
together sometimes and
I'm gonna go
Karaoke.
ahead and
No, I don't.
cast Wings of Chimera on the
Except for him.
Tiger
I have
and
taste.
this guy.
yeah, bitter.
Taste is still taste.
What even does wings do?
You mean on that girl?
Yeah. I'm gonna cast it on the both of them.
Okay, because that looks just like,
Yeah.
Xenia.
Yep.
Okay,
We could
Roll.
probably manage to brainwash that one. She'll just be our new Xenia.
8 plus 8.
16.
hold on. So you got 16 plus, what'd you roll now?
That's a 7.
4 and a 3?
Yeah.
So I rolled 16 plus a 4 and a 3.
Oh,
For resist or
As you cast Wings of Tumera, you cancel yourself.
wow.
Do you fucking mind?
As she
not at all.
literally, they turn towards each other and say the exact same thing to each other. Same inflection and everything.
Hey, quit talking to yourself.
You shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
They both did it too. You shut the fuck up. Crap. Can you get that one for me? I
It's
can't.
really close.
Maybe you
I'll
should
get it.
stab
I
yourself.
can't. I'll smack my head on the table, Michael.
No? If she's gonna do the exact same thing.
It's funny. It was the exact same roll.
I
to
really
cancel
want
it,
to
too. It was
see
just
what'll
like,
happen if Sifa disappears
Roam like a scared little bitch.
and something big and scary comes out. Spooky, scary skeletons. or
no, see,
something.
that would have been cool. I know we're live, and we could have, done that on camera. But if we would have known we were going to roll the exact same roll, that would have been cool to have like a camera.
It was the
shooting
same
straight
even to
down.
the 4 and the 3, by the way.
Yeah.
Run away.
That ends my turn.
Yep.
I don't know. Make out with yourself.
Okay, so
Not
that is
very
the
many
end of
people get
Secret's
this
turn.
chance.
Yeah.
Next initiative
Gives a
is
hold of me to touch me yourself.
Theros.
All right. Yeah. So, as my, I'm still blended.
Yep.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Explain to everybody what blended means.
So blending is
like a predator
the
effect.
predator effect. You don't look like you're there.
He's camoed.
I need some nice dark colored beverage.
Oh yeah. Medicine water. Here, have your medicine water.
Honest, we haven't mixed that with anything yet.
Yeah,
6.
that's later on tonight.
6 of my movement to get to Xenia. She still has her greatsword, right? Is it still by her body?
Yes, the
The
great
ash?
sword is still on her ash,
All right.
and Jason. Yeah. You do see, and you could use your instant action for this. You do see a sword by your foot.
Oh.
It's a long sword.
A soon to be venomous longsword. I think that would be cool. Whatever.
That's up to him.
I know,
You know
right?
what?
Need the green one.
She did like me. I'll pick up after her stuff.
Okay, so you pick it up.
Oh,
Yep.
antifreeze.
So as you pick it
Go
up,
piss.
Uh huh.
because you basically turned off your flight so you could land.
Right.
As you pick it up, you feel a weird buzz and vibration go through your armor.
Buzz good, buzz
Buzz.
bad.
It's
Buzz.
weird. It's like
Familiar.
feedback. It's like weird feedback going through your armor, and then it stops.
You just used magic with tech.
Well, he picked up the magic thing. While
But then it
wearing
stopped.
the
An
glove.
active magic thing while using active technology.
Oh, he'll be fine. Worst case, he kills everyone. And then, well, I mean, they won't win.
Well, here was fucking hoping, but apparently the tiger
So Theros.
and
Yeah, so I'm going to, I was amorphous. I like to just
Sure.
go back to physical form.
Okay.
It doesn't require will, I just do it.
Yep.
I want to pick up that greatsword, and I think that's my action. Maybe I should roll to see if I got a higher low. Hi.
Okay.
Remember, I am
Okay.
whatever.
So
blessed.
as your
Blessed.
fingers
Hashtag blessed.
as
Yeah.
your fingers close around the hilt of her great sword, your vision gets a little darker for a moment. Everything, there's like shadows just come melding in and creeping in from all around you. And then they fade and clear, and you hear one word in your head. You accepted.
Sweet. I'll just
Oh,
note that down.
Shevsky.
And I mean,
You're one
going
son of a bitch.
going substantial isn't a bonus action, right? Would that be?
Well, you're holding a sword.
Well, I mean, like I went.
You became solid.
Is that an action?
That's an
bonus
instant action.
Okay, so I can do an action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to literally chop that tiger.
Okay, so you're gonna swing the sword at the tiger?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need to know your agility.
8.
Okay, hold on, let me find the tiger.
Oh,
There it is.
I need to repair that hole.
Timmy the tiger.
I need to repair that hole.
You need a 13 or better to hit it.
That was a crossbow bolt.
11.
Close. So
Are
as
you
you
wearing
swing the
it?
blade,
No.
the tiger just
A dummy was.
pops straight up in the air and lands,
Does
and
the cat
turns
thing.
and looks at you.
Great.
Does the cat thing that annoys people? When you swing a broom at a cat,
Yeah.
it just sort of pops up above it. Not that I swing brooms at cats often, but I've seen it done.
Wish we just had some tape, then we can
Let's
just
just
stick it
throw
on
a
the
rock
cat,
at it.
and it would take care of itself. Just put it on the left side of it, and it'll just go all the way to the right side of the arena by itself.
So
A
mean.
giant
Great.
ball
So
of
mean.
yarn.
So mean.
Hey,
We
yeah,
could just
no,
make
no,
a
it
makes
laser
sense.
pointer.
You need to create catnip.
Right?
I need to create catnip?
Yes.
I mean, there might be
But
some
it's
in
a-
that ash pile.
Did they know about catnip?
Doesn't matter. We do now.
I did. Faros.
Faros does not know about catnip.
He was in prison for a long time.
I'm sure he was.
Well, when you say prison,
So there's 2 people that have not gone yet.
you mean an embassy.
No, I mean actual prison in China. And then
Oh,
an
that's
embassy
true.
before that. They were both kind of
Yeah,
like
that's
prison.
Trevor, you get
Yeah.
to roll a perception roll.
It's only a 9.
Okay, so you see yourself
Yeah.
glance, not move the whole head. Just her eyes go to the dragon and back to you.
Uh-huh.
And you see the dragon start glowing green again.
Yeah, no.
It's not magic.
Fuck that, it's not. 15.
It's not magic.
Fuck whatever it is she's doing.
All she did is like that. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
That's all she did.
Yeah, no.
But it's not magic. And
Stop
the
it.
dragon starts glowing green, and you see
it's a magical effect.
Yeah, is it a magical effect? 'Cause it
No.
sounds like she's making it heal.
and you see the wound that you caused in its. Well, you don't see this, but the wound Jason caused in his chest gets fixed as the
No.
cold wrought iron falls straight down.
No.
Yeah, it's not magic.
No.
She's not using magic to
How
do
is
that.
she fucking... From that distance?
Well, I mean,
No.
Distance,
That's
yeah.
magic.
that's
No, it's
just
not magic.
that's just how it is then.
Yeah,
Just,
right.
you know, it's not magic.
It's just you guys are gonna die. It's all cool.
It's a command glance.
I use my power word. Fuck you.
Can I make that a new spell? Power word, fuck you.
You could if you wanted,
Yeah, you can.
but once you make it, he'll make your spell
Whatever you want.
obsolete.
No, it's power word
Um,
bitch.
Kwei-Cee,
Yep.
I need you to roll a perception roll.
Sure.
By the way, the ground has still been shaking this whole time.
9.
Okay, you feel the earthquake getting worse.
Oh, this is the first time I felt the earthquake.
Oh yeah, right. So you feel the earthquake. You touch the ground. You picked it up. The ground's trembling. You feel it getting worse directly underneath you. I need you to make an agility roll, please.
Agility roll?
Yep.
What do I need to roll?
2d10. Add them together.
I'm gonna hate
Oh,
you.
You keep on
need a
dangling.
13 or better. 13 or better.
10.
Okay. You don't. You fall.
Okay.
So the ground literally, a crack opens up underneath you.
Great, you have
And you fall straight down.
Okay, so do I fall more than 100 feet?
No. This round, you're only going to fall 10,
Okay.
and you're not hitting anything within that 10 feet.
Okay.
So on your turn, next initiative, you
Whoa,
can
we're
do something.
falling really
Yeah.
far.
Wow, this only reminds me of an item in D&D.
Oh, and can you remove
horror
that
movie.
mini of that person right there?
The picture under dead people.
No. Yep.
And then on the
Yep.
next
Thank
one,
you.
Annihilating person.
Totally
Okay.
not the D&D party that we're fighting.
I hope not.
No, but I know where he's going with this shit.
Okay, and the dragon breathes out. And only the top of the walls burst on flame, but this time the guards don't seem affected by it. They are able to use their shields, and the fire doesn't seem to wrap around the shields enough.
It's a targeted shot.
That's my
Okay.
baby.
Selective
Baby,
area
baby,
blast.
baby, 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 baby.
Okay,
I just named
That's
them all.
that.
You're a
Initiative.
fucking asshole.
third round. What time? Anyone got the time?
Turn the
No.
phone off.
I
All
know.
of us turned our phones
Yeah.
off, John.
Okay, and we're actually going to pause right here and take our break, starting the third round.
Okay.
We'll see you guys in just a few minutes, like 15, 20 minutes. So go, enjoy, take your, refill your drinks, take your bathroom break, whatever.
Go have a smoke.
Chicken.
Brr.
Oh,
Okay.
we do have chicken.
Yep.
I would like to use the restroom.
You can't. I'm gonna go bomb it.
I'm gonna anyway.
Get up.
So what angle are we taking?
Hey guys.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there.
So, as a relatively new stream, by the way, Trevor, we all know Trevor,
Oh, hey, this is Rafa. He is
one of the many 3 actual important people here.
making sure that we're up and running and doing things, and making sure you guys are able to hear us all right. Make sure we're live and whatnot.
That being said, we still have a long way to go before we get to the levels of Critical Role. One of the things that we're really going to need and would really appreciate is if we could get some artwork. As you guys watch and get to know the characters, we would really appreciate if you guys could send us some of your artwork, and if it's one of our favorites, we could definitely use it in the stream.
And even if it's not our favorites, it's, better than nothing.
That's true. So stick figure people.
That's all I got.
Furries.
I'll take whatever.
You could do a gender bent Trevor, so you could actually make a male.
Alright.
Anyway, anything would be great. So
Don't you turn on me, too.
I don't know if I can finish this. We would appreciate anything you guys could send us. Thank you.
Okay, welcome back to Recipe for Disaster. Appreciate you guys taking that break, and as they mentioned, please send us in the artwork. That would be appreciative. You can send it to my email address, jalbertharrison@gmail.com. That's letter JALBERTHARRISON@gmail.com. For now, we will come up with a better place to send it, and I'll send that out to everybody and put it on the stream next time. Also wanted to give a quick shout out to Endearing Films, wonderful studio. Thank you for letting us use the studio and for being such great guys, and for not getting too terribly upset when I just spilled my soda. And back to action. Top of the round.
I just had to cut it short. You'll get yours.
Yeah, I know, right? I'll be strung up outside later. Okay, and back to... Did not need to know that. Thank you, Jordan. Okay.
Hey, you're welcome.
Back to top of the round. Top of the round is with the dragon. He inhales deeply again to breathe another ball of fire at them. This time, the back of his scale, the back of his wings is where the light is forming. And Sifa,
Yes?
need you to make a perception.
Oh, son of a bitch. 14?
Okay, so you see the little pinpoints of light on the back of his wings forming, and they start to focus and converge on you. And your double.
17?
Just gonna cancel and cancel.
Fortunately, dispersion itself is not a spell. Is not magic. It's severing magic.
So as the pinpoints of light, you can feel heat, you can feel your clothes, you can smell the cloth that you're wearing start to burn. It fizzles out slowly. And that was the dragon's attack.
I'm just gonna go ahead and stare myself in the face.
Okay, just look at yourself, make
Yeah.
sure your makeup's right.
Hey, baby, nice rock.
Okay, so that was a 36. 35.
Even if you ask her to dance, I doubt she can say no.
So the glowing lady up here on this part of the screen of the mat looks at the one going, "Oh, you guys are annoying me." She gets a wry grin, and the whole ball just easily. You get to make a perception roll, and who else is near the ball? Anyone else? Just you?
Just Captain the Guard.
Okay, you and the captain get to make perception rolls.
Unless I have a line of sight to that. It's a high wall though, right?
Yeah, it's like 15 feet up.
Yeah. I'm on the ground.
It's
What did you roll?
Kwei-Cee.
I rolled a 17.
Your intellect is a 9, I believe. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So 17. Okay, so you notice this time as it's shrinking, you don't see them being crushed. You don't see the blood or anything like that. It's just literally like it's just going, and
Yeah,
they
they're
stay the
shrinking
same
with
size. No, it's like they stay the same
dissolving
size, and
them?
it's just gone.
Hey, Misty, I think you fucked up with there.
Oh no, maybe I'll show you where I sent them.
Oh, baby. Hey, you want to show me too?
She winks
Hey.
playfully.
Come on, let's dance.
Yes.
That was hers.
I'm gonna look at myself and be like, and unfortunately, he only knows how to do a foxtrot, and that's gonna be a big old problem here. I'm setting up the Muppet Peanut Gallery over here.
I know the foxtrot.
And she's saying
I know
exactly the
two-step.
same thing.
the same thing.
I know the two-step, and I know how to squitter dance.
Well, unfortunately, that's not gonna help you in a sphere now, is it?
Hey, unless she wants to join me.
Why do you have a clothespin on your ear?
I don't know. He put it there.
Okay.
You want to leave it there?
Yeah,
It's gonna get sore, man.
it's not bothering me.
Okay, so at this
There's nothing
point,
up there to bother.
Oh.
You like to say that.
at this point,
Got treated better than
she
the Marine
moves
Corps.
forward, but as she does,
Marginally.
those two go into the hexes on either side of where she's going to be. Move her one hex forward. No. and put them in front on those little half hexes. Thank you.
Who the fuck are those?
Little minions.
So she goes running forward. Looks like she's about to, close the distance to the door, and you would see Darlin and Darlins.
Darlin
They're both
and
Darlins.
Darlin?
They're actually
Oh
both
yeah, Darlins.
Darlins.
The Darlins appear, like literally out of nothing,
Good.
and cross swords in front of her.
Oh, good.
And she goes, "Oh, now you're ruining my fun."
Why do they even want in? They want free food? They want the bath?
It's a nice bath.
If they get in, it's theirs?
You know, if they just took
Hey,
the
the
proper
point is better.
procedure and talked to Lurch, who talked to me, we might have been having breakfast together.
And she takes her
Hey, where's the
great
button
sword and levels it between them, and is there, it's resting on theirs, and you see lightning, electricity start arcing up the great sword and into their hands, and the two of them just. And when she stops, they drop down unconscious.
Didn't even have to make an attack roll.
That was her
Damn it,
attack roll.
darling.
I rolled it.
Oh.
And she goes, "Next time you let a lady by."
Hey, no one said you're a fucking
There are also ladies.
You're no lady.
The
Darlin and
fire
Darlin are both
Oh, wait.
ladies.
So
I
that
guess they are
was
ladies.
a
is- Yeah, all three of them. All
32.
three of the Darlins. The equestrian as well, which is not here.
We're almost down to yours, Jason. One person to go right before you.
Hey, you skipped me.
You're right, the combat will be over tonight.
Oh,
One way or another.
it is your
No,
turn.
it's one way. There is no other.
One way
So-
or another.
How far can I run again? 6?
I don't know. If I can
Welcome
run
to
again.
death.
6.
Enjoy your stay.
You can go 6 hexes. 30 feet. 5-foot hexes.
So moving 6 hexes close to her.
Trevor.
Let's go on charge.
If you spend either an instant or your attack, you can move more.
But if he spends his attack, you can't do shit. Okay. So do your attack to sort of move through her is what you're trying to do?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. One moment. Roll to hit. You need a 7 or better.
Oh wow, he's nice.
19?
Okay.
Wow.
You go right through her.
Literally right through her.
Literally right through her. Now you're on the other side of her.
Hey, come back here!
It's like she's not even physical. Like she's not solid. Like
Great.
she's amorphous or
Oh,
something.
so you did not drop that character. That's fine. That's great. Thanks, Ron. Awesome. Sweet.
Okay.
Misdirection, that is your way.
And now, Jason, you see as you're falling, the ground shaking slowly starts to come back together.
Oh, okay. Fly out.
Okay.
So what's this guy doing?
Which guy?
He's
That
being
big guy?
Big guy.
So far, he has done nothing. He grew, he shrank, he grew, but not as big as he
Is he
was,
still icy?
and he's covered with ice armor. That's all he's done.
He also opened and closed the portal.
Yeah,
also
he
not
opened and
somebody I'm
closed the
gonna
portal.
touch, but hey.
Yeah, you know.
It's great.
But most of what you saw was he got big, he got small, and then you saw him through the portal, and he started getting bigger, and then the portal closed. So you really don't know much about the other stuff, what he's been doing.
Okay.
I've been watching him and I don't know what he's been doing.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Aside from getting big, being frustrated, and then trying to get big again.
Yeah, pretty much. He's been very effective.
Glad I could help.
Well, I'll fly above the wall.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
Dragon's still there?
you're still holding the sword, right?
Uh-huh.
So activate your flight to get out. I need a higher low from you.
Hi.
Okay. So you are able to fly straight up. Nothing seems... Your systems have like a weird little static at first, and then it seems to be fine as you go flying straight up.
Okay. So,
You're fucking evil.
dragon's still there?
Yep.
Still facing me?
Yeah, he's still facing towards the guards. Looks like he's about to breathe out. You know, he's inhaling this round to get the oxygen flow to breathe its fire again.
Little peekaboo.
He's stroking his flames.
So,
Stoking.
Stroking.
That's okay.
No, he's stroking his flames.
Same thing to a dwarf.
is he?
Hey!
And he's
much.
glowing green still.
Yes, he's glowing green again.
Center mass.
Okay. 10 or better.
7. Second shot.
Okay, and yeah, first shot goes wide. It actually like arcs his body as he sees you pop up over the
17.
wall.
Oh, it's better.
It's like, bam! Oh, target range. Right. Bang! 2 columns. Okay, it hits again. You see a splash of blood, acidic blood, as it goes in again, and the green glow stops.
Does the Sabo release?
Yeah, it released the last time too.
Just didn't
Oh, the one that
penetrate.
he missed. On the other hand, you don't know
I
where
just
that
mean,
one
I
went.
just mean, is it enough to?
Oh yeah, to release the cold wrought iron. Yeah.
Do I have enough movement to like drop below
Yeah,
the
thank
wall
you.
again? I moved up about, let's see, 10
So it's
feet to get to ground
it's
level.
15 foot, so you went 25 feet up. How much movement do you have in your flight?
100.
Yeah, you can easily hover back down. Okay.
This must be pissing off the dragon.
You may as well use cover while you can. Seems like the only way to deal with them.
Hey.
One thing I want to point out is the fire does not seem to be damaging the walls of the wall itself at
Interesting
all.
that the walls are magic, but the people are not.
When I move my left arm, does this one move its right arm or
No,
its left?
she moves to her left.
So it's not a mirror, it's just does what you do.
Okay, so that was 30 or
you
29,
gonna do it?
28. Sifa.
I know what you
I
think.
wonder if her alcohol tolerance is the same as you.
I was thinking something along those
You
lines.
could have a drinking contest.
We could. We could raise a toast.
You both could have a great time.
In fact, I am going to reach into my wardrobe and see if she does as well.
Okay.
Your wardrobe?
Yeah.
Or her own
I'm
wardrobe?
gonna pull out a nice mason jar full of
Moonshine.
moonshine.
Oh, it's super moonshine. It's
Hey.
jet fuel.
It is. And I'm gonna pull that out, see if she does anything similar.
It's the movie.
Yeah.
She does.
She reaches into her, she literally copies your motion, pulls out a jug of moonshine, just like you do.
Cool. And
Not your
then,
jugs.
I'm going to.
Chug, 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 chug.
Dunk your head into the
She's
mason
not.
jar?
No, she's full size.
Huh?
She's full size.
Yeah,
Human
full
size.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, she's big
Oh.
Sifa. She went to
I
sleep
haven't
late.
shrunk yet
Yeah, she hasn't
for
shrunk
some
yet.
reason. And the dragon is looking at the guard still,
Yes,
not me.
correct. It's got its back straight to you.
That makes this more difficult, but I'm gonna attempt to douse the dragon in alcohol by flying towards it. And if it's
Okay.
copying my movements and not going in the same, not as a mirror would, but in actual other
Yeah.
directions, then when I fly over to the dragon,
It flies over to the dragon.
it also flies over to the dragon. Son of a bitch, it does not go this way. Alrighty. And then we're gonna dump.
It's beside you.
Yeah.
Not in front of the dragon.
Nice. Let's heal the dragon.
You can move the dragon forward a
This
little
is-
bit. You can move the dragon
yeah,
forward a little
yeah,
bit on the stand and make
Oh,
room.
This
This
is
isn't special alcohol.
no, this is not special alcohol.
Oh, okay.
This is just
Fair.
wood grain alcohol.
Yeah.
All right.
And we're just gonna dump it nice all over its face.
Okay. So you're gonna open it up and
Including your
try to
own.
dump it on it. You have to make a roll. You might
fine.
miss. What's your agility?
9.
Okay, you need a 13 or better.
That is a 7.
Okay, so as you go to dump it, she goes to dump it too, and somehow hits your bottle with her bottle, and it splashes on the ground beside the dragon.
You mean
Like
however many
past
feet
it,
below?
past it, yeah, below. So like
Doesn't get anywhere on it.
it goes beside and past, and pools on the ground below it.
You know, I feel like
But you do hear the glass of hers hit the glass of yours.
Well, I'm gonna put my glass back in my wardrobe and
She does
see
the
if
same
I
thing.
do I
You
feel
dropped
another
it, though.
hand in there.
She made her own world with her own wardrobe that's exactly like yours. Because parallel universes. Yeah.
I think you're starting to get pissed off. What do you think?
I'd be.
Knock yourself out.
He just made the perfect counter for every single one of our characters. It's fine.
If you're flying, you can have that again, Kwei-Cee.
Oh no, he's on the ground. He's peekabooing.
He's peekabooing. He's going up and down.
Okay.
He's yo-yoing.
He's getting it on.
Okay, so that
Nice, we're dead.
yeah, so that was a 28.
Your turn.
Is 23 next?
3.
Really?
Arrows. What do you do?
Shoot, man. Well, I mean, there's this cat here that I obviously can never hit. It's just here to be a distraction, never move. It'll just dodge things. It's not even moved since it got in here.
Well, I mean, it came in and then you attacked it. So,
Oh, it's...
you know, and it
I
dodged
thought I
your
was the
attack,
last.
essentially.
Oh, very well. Well, I guess I'll just try and swing at it again because, I mean, practice makes perfect, right?
Okay.
Great.
Roll.
That's a 13.
You actually hit it this time.
Hit something.
Wow.
And that's just what
Doesn't mean I do damage to it. I touched the kitty.
I'm
Hey,
sure
is
you
that what
did.
you call it now?
Yeah, touching the kitty. Ever heard of it? That's what the kids call it these days when you touch the kitty.
I had no idea. But that's what the kids are calling it these
Is that
days.
what the kids are calling it these days?
Just about any two words that you stick together means that thing.
What, touching the kitty?
Yeah,
Rolling the dice.
pretty much. That's right.
Wow.
When there's no rubber, you're rolling the dice, my man.
That's okay. Yeah. Fair enough. You know what?
You know, yeah, that is accurate.
I think that's actually what it's called, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, it's you know, it's a gamble. That's for darn sure.
Shoot, man.
Yeah. Okay, 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves.
Any other euphemisms for it?
You know what's a great euphemism? Getting fan art drawn. Getting fan art drawn of this game, of our characters.
See, if we had a sponsor, we could be just doing
We
like
could,
right
but
now,
unfortunately
just
we don't have a sponsor
too bad.
yet.
Well, I mean, other than
But if you would like to sponsor us,
Other than the people who host us
enduring
here.
films.
well, yeah, well, I mean,
You could-
they're who's hosting us.
These endearing folks at endearing
They are
films.
endearing folks and a great film company. What do you guys do?
They have a building, and
Film company.
they do what they're doing right now. They're doing a great job. Look at them behind the
There we go.
screen. Oh,
Hey, you dropped something.
If it falls, that means everything on that dies, right?
No, does not mean that at all. Okay,
Oh,
back to the action.
okay, we're back.
okay. So I just had to look up the damage for it.
No,
so,
he doesn't need that one.
Which one? That one? That one?
No, the brown one.
Oh yeah, I don't need that one.
See?
It's fine. Okay,
he's
so
gonna make new
we have a
levels.
7.
that would be awkward.
Or put on his brown pants.
We might have to put on our brown pants pretty soon.
No.
No.
You're right. It's already past time.
Nah. I put on
Okay,
the
so
yellow
the
You're
pants.
supposed to
blade-
put them on this morning.
He didn't wear any pants to this fight.
Hey.
Okay, so the blade cleaves into the side of the cat.
Meow. Meow.
Tiger.
Tiger.
Wolf.
Kitty.
And then, so you see
Monsters,
it,
Inc.
you see it slide it. You know, as you cut it, it's like its skin literally disintegrates around where the blade hit.
Oh.
Just and the whole thing just falls.
We have a chance.
Into a oozing
Necrotic
pus
damage.
of disintegration.
Great.
We have a chance. Throw that at the
Yes,
all
so
of
it's,
them.
it's,
No,
like,
no,
it's
no.
like it's hard to explain. Is literally as you sliced it, everything inside of it just sort of
And
falls. It falls apart.
this
and
is
then,
why when you're gonna touch the kitty, you don't scratch the kitty.
He beat me to it.
Okay.
Well, there's something you don't see every day.
Is what the doctor would say.
I
Trim your nails, guys.
Hey.
I need you to roll a perception roll.
Ah, shit.
lost your appetite. I don't blame you.
Really? We're gonna go there?
What?
I got a 6.
Oh.
I rolled a 6.
It's a great way to be like my lips.
Okay.
That response you went for me. You're not getting it.
You know that feeling
Oh, I know that.
you get when you're on magic? That just overall,
That like heaviness down in your.
feeling.
yeah, the
Gut.
tingly feeling, but
That makes
the
you wanna sit down
almost
and-
wanting to vomit
Oh.
in your stomach. That happens for a brief moment,
Okay.
and then it goes away.
Come on.
Almost
lass.
like something mystical passed through you.
Did I say that?
No.
Come on, let's dance again.
And the dragon breathes its flames.
Yay, Jason, for being a distraction. Woohoo, MVP.
His fire hits the wall where all of the guards are, and you see it come down and come towards you, but just out of reach. Almost like it's trying to gauge the distance to where you're at. As the flame licks down, the white fire leaves the walls completely unharmed, and the guards are still holding their own against it. They're just using their actions to block.
It's better than
You're
death.
doing
Hey,
good, babe,
What
babe,
about
and
Junior
babe.
here? What about Junior here?
Doesn't mean the names are actually babe.
Which Junior?
Hey, Junior. Does
He
he get
hasn't done.
scorched?
He's done his thing.
Has he been scorched yet? Though?
No. No, the fire has been avoiding him.
It wasn't
Okay.
me.
New initiative. Top of the round. The dragon attacks again.
Hold on a second. You completely ignored the captain of the guard.
No, he didn't.
What's
What
he
did
been
he do?
doing?
So he tried getting his men out, and then he pulled out his axe at the end of his round.
Yeah, that was last round.
Yeah, that was last.
Maybe this
the-
man.
This
His
round, that's
initiative's
what he
probably
did.
really low.
His initiative is with his guards, so he went when his guards went.
Gotcha.
It's a really long round.
Okay.
Okay, dragon attacks
Took a
again.
break, it's hard to
Took a break.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
it's you know.
Got it?
Yeah, you got it.
Barely.
And I'm the one who needs the dice tray, apparently.
Right, pretty much.
He's got a dice tray.
He's got
and
a
he
dice
can't
tray
even-
and he has this nice.
table.
I know,
spot
right? I got
just
all
right in
this
front of
room,
him.
and I still drop
You're
my
just so
dice.
close to the table. It's great.
Okay.
It's never a good
Don't
thing
abuse
if
your
the DM
dice.
So the
It's not nice.
It's
Try
never
to
a good
roll
thing if the
perception roll.
DM drops his dice.
That's a 10.
okay, you see the laser pinpoints targeting you again.
That's a
12,
9.
right?
9?
Are you sure it's a 6
It's
or
a 9.
High or low?
High. It's always high.
Okay. Yeah, you successfully stop the pinpoints of white light hitting you. This time you smell the burning fabric again, and both of you are getting hit at the same time. By the way, by the lasers.
I'm pretty sure
He's
this
targeting
is fake.
both of you.
I think you might be
Except
right.
for the fact that the jar was real.
One question. How's he targeting them behind him?
It's forming on the back sides of his wings.
You suck.
Yeah, I already
His
said that
360 vision.
earlier, but that's
Don't worry
okay.
about it.
Apparently.
Yeah, spherical sight is a thing.
You just don't see the other eyes.
No.
It's really tiny and black like a scale.
Actually, he's playing from a computer display and he's got the heads.
Oh, he's got a HUD? Top-down view?
And
Right.
this is just
Right.
actually a mechanical dragon. You're not really.
And then of
getting
course he
it.
breathes in again to
great.
prep
breathe out.
his fiery blast.
breathe
one
in,
more
breathe
time.
out. This is great.
Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so that was 36, 35.
That's the guards.
No.
Oh, it's the dead person.
Nope, it's the light lady right there.
Oh, this is gonna suck.
She turns around to face you,
Hey, reach out and bond alert
and she smiles.
as I blow her a kiss.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
Hi, low.
Low.
Matching bad.
So she spins around. By the way, she's very you're up close enough to see this. She's got a muscular yet busty build.
Hey!
Does she
my
hit
dream
you?
woman.
Does she hit him when she turns?
She's like 7'4".
Come on, baby! Let's dance!
You know, and
She's really tall.
yeah,
She's really compensating for something.
yeah.
No, she's not.
Her
She's the
glowing
5 foot tall
silver
sprite.
hair moves as she looks down at you with glowing
With
violet
you.
eyes. And she reaches down like she's going to touch you, and you tickle her.
Hey, baby,
and she
let's go.
starts laughing, just giggling.
Stop it! Let's go, baby.
And she literally falls next to you with a thud, and she's just uncontrollably laughing.
Hey, it's not that small anymore.
Wait, so she's 7'4" and she's got silver hair.
Yep. Glowing silver hair. And glowing violet eyes.
And her deadly susceptibility, other than being water, which is mine, is tickling.
Yeah, evidently.
Hey, yeah.
Does she look like... No, never mind. I'm not close enough.
Like the AI?
Huh?
Like the AI? Or
No,
like Riva?
it's just
So,
that, you
now
know,
my turn.
my character has silver hair.
No.
That's true.
And,
Oh, yeah.
Not yet.
Shit.
That was it. No,
Just
it is.
she's
That was
related
30.
to me.
Borrowing your
No.
character.
That was 35.
5.
I have a 32.
I mean, she's
7
tall.
foot
I
tall.
have a
Yeah.
33.
I don't
Oh,
think she
right.
was described
Right.
as being a
Sorry, I
lizard.
thought you had a 31. 33.
So I dropped both swords straight through her.
Okay.
Oh, that's not a nice tickle.
Bad touch. Bad touch. Okay, roll. 3 or better.
Definitely 3 or better.
Would you?
That'd be 13.
13. Colin?
That might tickle too, actually.
That'll tickle.
Considering what you did when you ran through her.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, this time it seems to pin her in place.
Now I'm dropping straight
She's... Yeah.
the chest and the stomach.
Okay, so yeah, it pins her in place. She's still laughing.
Oh, it's
We're
fine.
not
You
in
and me
here
can talk later
anymore.
on.
You're like, ka-chunk, and she's like, stop it, that tickles! And she's still
Don't do that
writhing,
again,
but she
please.
doesn't roll around anymore.
I guess she'll be occupied for a while if that's your
Yeah,
guess.
really.
You can leave her there for a day. You know what? We might just leave her here.
Twists.
No,
Just leave her.
no, it's not the blades.
We don't even have to touch
No,
her
it's not
anymore.
the
Just
Okay.
She's just
so
imprisoned
that
her
was
forever. It's her
33,
fault.
32.
yeah.
Now it's the guards.
No, they go at 31.
Who's 32 then?
You are.
Oh, big man.
No.
Hey.
Big man Sam. It's
Bigfoot.
the water man.
This guy's not on the field right now. Because that's that guy.
Okay, so Xenia turns around.
The fake
fake
Xenia.
Xenia.
I have your castle.
The end.
And
She still has to get past Hans and Franz.
Oh,
And
that's-
Lurch and Jeeves and
Oh,
Jeeves
they're-
and
you know
Jeeves
what,
and
they're-
Jeeves and Jeeves and
okay, she
Jeeves.
turns around and looks
You know
up towards you.
What?
She turns around and looks up
Yes.
towards you
She's not confused.
She's looking at the
and
screen.
goes, so you've got a choice. At this point, I can take command of your place. All I have to do is go in and kill your servants, and they can't defend themselves. Or you can just let us have what we want.
And what is it you want? Because y'all could have just been diplomatic. I asked if y'all wanted to talk first, and you decided to start killing my people.
We had to prove our superiority.
No, you could have just started with words.
No, words never work.
So
with
what is
people
it you
like
fucking want?
People like you don't understand words.
People like me don't understand. What do you mean, you people? First of all,
Sprites.
Shut the fucking hell up and let the lady talk.
second of all, what is it you fucking want out of my house?
2 things. Your friend that has yet to come outside. Don't worry, he's being
Oh, money. It
Gathered.
is about money.
right now.
Duh.
And your spellbook.
They want her useless spells. Take it.
That's it.
See what's coming?
Okay, that was 4 seconds.
Yep. So that's the end of that initiative.
Is that-
31, the
Command
guard.
word
Captain of the guard sees what's going on with you pinning her down. Figures you've got that.
Gee, I hope so.
Literally jumps off the wall
Tuck and roll, bitch!
and gets to there. He starts running towards the giant and the other people. And he's yelling, "Stand fast!" as he's running.
I got something to
And
stand
electricity starts arcing across his lock chamber.
fast on. Oh, this is gonna suck.
Well, they're down a tiger.
Great, and it didn't even do anything. Except like a dodge.
That's not what he's
So
going
that was
for.
32.
You should stab this one next.
29.
It's exactly
Oh, yeah,
not the 30, hold on.
perfect distance,
I do
actually,
have
and
the
that's what I was
30.
going to do. I was going to even point it towards her
Sorry about
so
that.
that she might not notice it
Oh
coming.
yeah, let's see if he can actually do something this turn yet.
It's kind of slight silhouette.
Okay. Okay.
Blade pointed directly at you.
29. Jason.
Maybe she won't see it. She's looking
29.
up.
What do you do?
Up.
It's a drunken sailor. What do you do with a drunken sailor? There's
Throw him in the
Double
brain.
charge on the
Until he's sober.
It is early in the morning.
on the suit flask, whatever it is.
Okay.
And let's see, the dragon's still there,
Yep. Dragon is still there.
and no green aura.
No green aura. It did. The other you did not create the green aura yet. Last round she didn't do it.
Okay, so full charge
Okay.
on the laser.
So you need a 8 or better to shoot it.
Oh, this is good.
Oh, laser? Okay, we're good.
That's an 8.
Woohoo! You hit. What's
Finally.
Your
Huh?
rank of your laser.
Twice so far.
Yeah, he's hit him a few times. It just keeps getting
But-
healed.
I mean, if you make the other Sifa French kiss you away from the dragon, she can't look at the dragon. and she might even close her eyes because that would be weird.
Okay.
Just do an
Okay.
open eye.
The laser just it hits the scale. It actually seems to go into the scale. It doesn't glance off. It doesn't seem to damage it, but as it hits like one of the scales, you see like a little ripple of white light as the laser just goes into it.
You just charged him up.
Mechanical construction. Did I just charge him up?
You have no idea. It did not look like anything that you've ever seen.
Is he getting pumped?
Did he
We hit a pump.
did it react like he was in pain?
No, didn't react at all to it.
All right, okay.
Okay.
That clap probably peaked everything.
Down.
That's
Actually,
Feel
I'm
sorry for the
about
guys with
10
the
feet
headphones.
back.
Okay, down and back, so you
Yeah.
can
Because, he was trying to
Gauging.
get...
yeah. Okay, so 28, Sifa.
Does she have a bracelet on?
The other you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
By looking at it, do I see something?
You see what you always see when you look in your charm.
That is interesting. Alright.
Reach over, grab her shirt.
you're-
Big
pull her into a
toothy
kiss.
grin looks back.
You're on its back, if you...
No, they're behind.
No, they're behind it. They're not holding on to the dragon. They're
Oh.
just right behind it.
I mean, I think I see where this is going. I like it.
I don't.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it! Do it! You know you want to!
I don't know if she's that desperate right now. Maybe though. There's a...
Because I mean, everything she's done has been like literally canceled immediately.
True. There's something that I know that they do not know.
Hey,
That
I heard
is-
about that.
Yep, it is that I am not left-handed, and we are gonna go ahead and fucking
You're go ahead, fuck.
yep.
Yep.
All right, well that'll distract her.
See if she can
Fade
do
to
that.
purple.
Sifa's form changes. What was a 5 foot tall?
You're totally in grapple
Long-haired.
distance, aren't you?
I'm in a lot distance for a lot of things.
Oh my! Oh, this is gonna be great.
What was a
It does take the
5
turn
foot?
to shift.
Yep. Tall, blonde form. Would I start shrinking first, or
No,
no?
you just grow out of the form.
Oh, okay.
What does that look like, John?
So you guys would see the skin rendering and ripping through as spider legs come out. You see hairy spider legs rip out and then solidify into almost bone-like things.
The wings actually fold in on themselves and solidify into a chitinous black, almost black. It's a very deep purple, almost a black shell around the legs as her limbs and pigmentation change. The hair
Balls off.
falling off, but also going from blonde to like a saffron sort of red, short crew cut.
So it's a spider with a mohawk.
No, it's not a mohawk.
It's a crew cut.
It's a crew cut. Short spikes, spiky. It's not a perfect crew cut.
It's a gelled on fleek.
And something,
Is
you
it
guys-
edgy enough?
something that you guys have only witnessed from when she's 1 inch tall to the big 7-foot hulking beast that he is now.
I haven't seen it at all.
Hold on.
You haven't.
You get to see from a life-size person twice as Velako and Velako erupt out of nowhere.
Oh boy, do we have a second spider mini?
No, we don't. I'm just gonna keep
I
using
wonder
the
if
same one
Locko's
for her.
hungry enough.
Velako is... Alrighty. We'll see how this goes.
I'll
Do
bet he'll
I
be
need to roll a
confused.
new initiative?
Yes, so we will do you with the new initiative at the beginning of the next round.
Keep that,
What,
yeah.
what was the spider queen's name?
That's good.
The spider queen.
Lolf.
Lol.
Loth. Hey! It's Loth!
No, she's not in this. She's not in this reality. It's a different person.
Yeah, but his character plays D&D.
Come on! Give us a kiss!
Plays D&D, it's fine. So what is your new initiative?
27.
26. Just one less. Not bad.
Especially for Blocko.
Right? That was really good for Fluff.
Yeah, he has new stats.
Okay, so that was 28.
He's been upgraded.
Okay, so next would be Theros.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm going to use my full movement to go right on top of this person who's pretending to be a person I really liked and wanted to have along on this journey.
Who? I'm confused.
Xenia.
Okay, thank you.
2.0.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Xenia Point 2.0 as I'm approaching, which I'm blended, but I'm going to point that greatsword directly at her. And once I get in range, I'm going to make an attack.
Okay, one
So
moment.
them 60 feet, right to here. To here. 'Cause I hope that she's not noticing that
Okay.
small silhouette. Maybe she do. Not that sneak attack.
He is
sort of thing.
looking at me.
Yeah.
No, she noticed.
Oh, that's great.
So as you get close, she brings her matching greatsword down.
I thought you just said copy the sword.
Yes.
It matches the sword
the flying
Xenia
sword.
had.
She had both.
She had both.
Oh. See, I just heard you say that.
Yeah,
she had a
no.
matching
She had
sword.
both. She had the flying sword that she threw, and had the greatsword.
Well, I'll bet she's better at swinging. Say goodbye to Pharos. I'm gonna make an attack.
Okay, don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a 5.
Say goodbye to all of us.
What's your agility?
It's an 8.
8. Yeah, you miss. She sidesteps as you bring it down.
It's okay. We know what's gonna happen next.
And she's like, you really don't know how to use that, do you?
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, no, she says that to you.
Yeah, well, guess what? I didn't say anything. She might not know I'm here.
Other than
The greatsword.
sword, yeah.
Yeah, it's just vengeful. Did she see through the blending? Is she looking into my eyes?
She's looking at your general form, not at your eyes,
Just the blend?
but just the blend.
I should be about Xenia's size.
You could be.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, and that is 23. 22, I've got one more person to go. Yay! Okay, and he goes. Okay, top of the round. Oh, wait. The dragon breathes fire.
Again.
And this time the fire isn't nearly as potent as it's been seeming. The fire comes out, but it barely grips onto their shields, and the guards are like surprised because there isn't that big force that has come with the rest of them. They sort of stand up and look at them, and the captain yells, "Stand your ground!" And they relock their shield. You know, they get under the shield and get ready to go.
Must be that black lung kicking in.
With all that iron just being pumped straight in.
Hey, too many years in the coal mines.
Too many years of smoking.
Okay.
Your staff has
so top of the round, the
mesothelioma.
dragon gets to go again. And we have Velako being targeted
By the
by the
lasers.
lasers. Hey, Velako, you don't have to roll perception
Oh, I
rolls
wish
to
you were
notice
wearing
them
diamonds
because
right
you
now.
notice them.
Yep.
Oh, if you only
I'm
were
real
wearing
close.
diamonds.
And you're real close. What is your agility?
8. Yeah, 8.
Okay.
For a spider that size, really?
Yeah.
So he needs a
And if he goes to 16,
8 or better to hit you.
Spiders are
Technically
fast.
drops a little bit.
Okay, so the lasers, yeah, as you're forming, they go off, they fire, literally somehow missing every part of your body.
What about the other one?
Yeah, same thing happens to the other one. The laser blast, it just literally seems to like almost hit your face and almost hit your limb and almost hit your arm and almost hit.
Fabulous.
This is when
And
John starts fluffing
It
dice rolls
says
so we
the
don't
same
die.
thing. No, I didn't fluff that. I rolled a 3.
I don't believe in fluff the dice so we don't die. If I'm gonna die, I'm dying on my terms.
Okay, so that was 35.
Not yet, I'm
36,
still alive.
35. Come on, guy, do something. Oh wait, that's her. Yeah, no, she's actually. I need to take her out of rotation.
Rosinia? Yeah.
Nope.
Tiger? Meow.
Nope.
I'm Kitty.
The one that's
My girlfriend.
pinned.
The one that's
Other one
pinned.
laughing.
Yeah, she just failed her will roll to break out of laughing with double ones.
Yeah, she's
So
dead.
she's there for a
Is she
while.
even
there.
laughing longer?
Oh yeah,
This is
she's
great.
laughing.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
she's not
This
stopping.
is
The
funny.
cackling is amazing.
Cackling.
Hey, he's
Yeah.
getting a hard on.
Cackling.
Just don't do that again, please. Ever. Just stop.
Remind you of a bad date?
Many.
Okay, so that was 35. 33.
The can't draw a blank here. The bayonet is in her chest. The sword's in her stomach. Pulls the sword sideways. Try to cut her in two.
Okay, roll. Actually, I'll let you make a perception roll at this point,
Okay. So that'd be.
or an intelligence check. It'll be an intelligence check. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 16.
Okay, so your character is brilliant. You realize that's sticking in. She's not moving somehow, but you like drop your hand through her.
Mhm.
It's not going to do anything trying to cut her in half.
Okay.
Because she's there, but she's not solid. But somehow you've pinned her.
The basket steel is holding her in place.
Yeah,
All right.
somehow.
Okay.
You're a champion. There are only two people who've taken someone out this round or this match. Me and you. You can count her taken out.
We are the champions, my friend.
Shit.
If anyone's won, we have.
I have no idea what to do.
Move on to the next target.
I didn't even check to see.
Yeah, I leave one blade in here.
Okay, which
And-
one are you going to leave? The bayonet or the sword?
The bayonet.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
HP straight through the heart.
Right through the heart. You pull the sword out, and you can move up to however far you can move.
I start charging for Big and Hairy over here.
Okay.
Yeah, take care
Assuming
of
you're
it.
staying on the wall.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and you should be about head height, right? On him.
No.
Is his head not peeking over the wall?
No.
It's a 15-foot wall.
He didn't make it that big.
It's a 15-foot wall. He's at like 12 feet tall.
Wasn't it 8 foot plus 9?
No.
Oh. He was just regular size.
Yeah.
Plus 9. Oh. Never mind.
Yeah.
He's shrinking.
I thought he was a big guy to start with.
No,
He
was
a
bigger.
big guy.
He was bigger.
And then he got really big, and then I made him not be big anymore.
Your
and
diminution
then he
was
got
extra
a little
small.
bit.
Okay.
No, no.
Gotcha.
It canceled it perfectly, but
So I
then he
used my instinct to
rolled
keep
and
moving further than my
wasn't
6.
able to surpass
Okay.
my
So-
diminution.
6 more.
Get big.
6 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Passing the puddles. Of
I mean, he started out like 6'8".
So he
Then he went to like 30 something, and then he
Went
dropped,
back to
and now
6
he's
foot
like
8.
to 6.8, but then he got 9, right?
yeah,
now he's at 12.
now
Oh.
he's got 12. So his head is 3 feet lower
Oh,
than
I
the
see.
top of the wall.
That's within striking range.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's.
He's been failing his
entire-
perception rolls to notice the people right above him.
That's
Yeah,
great.
he's gonna hate
So
me
he
next
hasn't
round,
done
too.
anything yet. Since he got that big, he's looking up. Okay, where are they? Leaning closer to the wall. Where are they? You know, doesn't seem to be helping.
He's not gonna like
Go
the next
figure.
maneuver.
Okay, so you go running as far as you
Considering
can.
he's looking right at the wall.
This is really close.
Like a little
Remember that
poke
part
poke.
from here? You were here, right?
Mm-hmm. I use an instant to keep going.
Okay, so you get
12.
to go 12. 11, 12.
Okay, I was off by 1.
You're up by 1.
I've been off by 1 for years.
Okay, so you're not quite close enough. You can throw your weapon if you want, but you really don't have a good shot on him
No.
yet either. So, okay.
Now, if I still had my axe, which I left back in chambers,
Yeah, damn it. Okay,
so I get
that
for jumping out the
was-
window completely naked.
Right. Well, you put your armor on while you were running.
No,
No.
he just had his breeches on when he jumped out the window.
okay.
That was it.
Oh, that's right.
Armor takes a while anyway.
20. That was 33, 32.
You just want to play it like one of the Marine heroes of old. I know you. Oh, you have
Trevor.
on his boots.
I forgot when you shifted. I need a higher level for you.
All he's wearing
Hi.
is his boxers. That's all he's wearing.
No shoes.
No shoes,
Did
no
the
nothing, just his boxers.
armor of the waist
And a smile.
transfer over onto Velocco?
No. Blanco does not have the armor of the waist.
Okay.
I always think that it's like the waist.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Wrong kind of
I
waist.
never saw this coming.
Like the waistline.
Yeah.
The lady in front of you suddenly casts her sword aside. She just literally drops it and it vanishes.
Great.
And she changes into Sifa.
So we have 3 seats.
1,
3.
1.
One
Oh,
into Velocco.
she just remembered what Sifa looks like that.
Yeah, she made an intelligence roll. She now looks like Sifa. And she goes, oh, okay, and this is where it ends. It was nice knowing you guys, but it's over.
5 foot tall Sifa.
Yep.
This is gonna be catharsis.
And I need everybody to roll perception rolls.
That is a 19.
Really good advantage because I'm so
Nine.
close.
Yeah, fuck.
15.
Would you roll?
3. I see shit.
Okay, so everyone that did not roll a 9 or higher
I got 15, so...
does not get to make a save.
Oh, shit.
Great, you made something to annihilate everybody. Nice.
Roll an agility check. Roll an agility check. Roll an agility check.
That is 12.
Actually, yours is a fire
at an
command
agility
check.
8.
Oh.
8.
Fire Command or Amorphous Fiery Blast?
Fire command.
Rank 8 with 13.
Okay.
I had a 12 at rank 8.
Okay.
8.
I think it was. It was 12,
Okay,
right?
so you guys succeed
I don't remember what I said.
on leaping over the walls. It's hard to describe. So,
Velocco is leaping to her.
so
That's
as
probably in midair right now. Yeah.
as she says
Pick off the
that,
dragon.
the building, reality, everything around you seems to start to shrink.
What did she
Oh,
say?
you son of a bitch.
You don't know.
What did she say, John?
You were too far away.
John, what did she
Oh,
say?
roll
I had a
perception.
19.
It was 15.
She said the word that I had Trevor write
What was
down. I
that?
can't think of it off the top of my head. What was the word, Trevor?
She probably didn't remember. If you don't remember, John.
I can look
How
it
would
up,
she
but
know
it's on paper.
Sifa's memories?
You don't know.
It's a
She
power.
has a way. It's a power.
Hey, but it's not magic.
She said that word quietly, so you've heard her say the word. What was it? Kote. She said kote. Just whispered it, and the whole thing starts to shrink. As you guys like leaping towards her, you leap past her because the space is all different, and it drops.
I was outside the walls, remember?
All right.
Yeah,
so
so-
you would need rolling. Sorry. Actually, you're still within 10 feet, so you would have had to because everything
Oh.
was collapsing in
So
and pulling
jump
in.
back.
Yeah, so
jump
you're,
off
you're
the
like
grass.
able to like just rock it back a little bit as the whole thing collapses,
You suck
Velocco's going
ass.
for it.
So the big guy goes with it, right?
leaving you.
Velocco's going for Sifa.
Okay. Leaving you outside of the building.
Is there anyone else?
Yes, Sifa.
Tight.
And she
Except-
picks up the building and puts it in her pouch.
Except,
And-
didn't I see Velocco?
Roll a memory check.
Huh?
Roll a memory check. 2d10,
Memory
add them
check?
together. What's your intellect? Is it 8?
My
I
intellect
think it's 8.
is an 8, and I got a 17.
Okay, yes, you did remember briefly seeing Velocco at the start of it. And now Sifa's standing there as she picks up the house and puts it in a pouch.
You're a son of a bitch.
And we're gonna end it there
Okay.
for tonight.
Hey, end of combat.
No idea I really wanted.
Thank you all for watching. I hope it's been interesting. We'll pick this up next week at 7 p.m.
Nice team wipe.
on Sunday. So